Hey everybody, Code Chibi is back with more Final Fantasy 16. In the last session, we got our ass beat, and then we got some steaming sex. Oh yeah! Now we're gonna continue with more Final Fantasy 16 as we go ahead and do more side quests. Don't listen to Sheena. She's just squeamish because she's 12.
Yes, I am clearly 12. Why am I on the internet?
Yep, you are definitely 12.
My kid has a bad bag, but has to carry his book bag with textbooks. Me, when I go ebooks. Her, his teacher is elderly and is anti-technology. Me, then here's my main resolution. Her, what? Me, drop the teacher in class, and if he needs it, take it in college when you can legally vet them for being good or bad.
Or me move to another school. I'm just saying, you know. It's not that. I know it's not that easy to do, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, I felt my high school was kind of behind the times a bit.
You sure? You sure you're just not channeling their inner learning? Cause you kind of like that too. No offense.
Look, the area that my high school was in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, you were in Purge? Neat.
Well, not that. Okay, maybe not that bare, but still, it was in a rural, community.
Interesting. Sound like you had a lot of interesting funsies there.
Like sometimes I hear like other people that went to their high school. They were like, "Oh, I did this sort of class or whatever," and my high school was like, "I didn't have that."
It sounds boring.
It's also small. But yeah, it crammed like 7th through 12th grade in that high school. And I'm like, how?
That must have been stupidly smart.
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is not as fast. I do not know if there's even a good movement in this game.
Now he was a senior high school. She took the advice to heart and may do it. Oh. All of his other teachers went ebook but him, and doesn't think his bad back we were treating it as an issue, and thinks it's because he has a girlfriend. Either way, I somehow went from being a primary care to a life support coach and counselor. Hey, sometimes you gotta be that kind of person for when you're a doctor.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did I read that right? And doesn't think his bad back we are treating is an issue, and thinks it's because of his girlfriend. What the fuck is his girlfriend doing?
Yeah, I was like, what does the girlfriend have to do with it?
Reading that right? She doing sitting on him or something?
I mean, I knew what I was reading, but I questioned it at the end. I asked that too.
You sure you should be telling us this?
Took a double take. Oh no, I knew what I read, but I just wanted to react to that afterwards. I'm like, huh? Like, first of all, I just wanted to compliment that you being a support coach and a counselor, despite being, you know, during your doctor duties. Also, what the heck is that? Fawn? Oh, it's the ugly fawn. How else do we teach our new scrubs? Ooh, do you call your newbies scrubs, like, you know, those are in training? Do you call them scrubs? Because that's perfect term for them. Maybe? Oh, I hope so. Because that is the perfect term for them.
While we're out there, you're basically demeaning them of their stature.
Look! If they're wearing scrubs, then it's fitting. Like, that is the perfect trainee term for them. It is! Come on, take advantage of that!
No, don't listen to her. Maybe you get fired.
I mean, everyone in healthcare will tell you, you start off doing the grunt work.
I think you get fired.
No! Look! You gotta they have to learn before they can, you know, get up there. Sometimes you have to be hard on them. Well, oh god. Mopping vomit, handling stuff like cleaning pee from a catheter bag. Ooh. I mean, hey, gotta sometimes do the dirty work. Are we doing Monster Honey?
Actually, you know what's funny? I just ran into this by accident.
Oh! It's weird, because I was wondering, like, wait, how did you know we were, there was a monster here? But you're probably like, I did it, I just ran up here.
I literally just ran into here.
I know, because Because I would have known that you looked at the poster from the monster hunting, but you didn't.
What the? Oh my god, is that Pokemon from Gen 6?
Oh.
Not Gen 6,
Gen
7.
Mimikyu?
Oh, that Gen 6 is not Mimikyu. Gen 6 is,
I don't know these Muns and these Gens.
Well, you should know you have a boyfriend who's a Pokemon. Literally.
That starts at what one game did you play, boy? Yeah, what Mun is it that you're thinking of?
The thing with the hand, the little black
Slom thingy? I know it's not called Slom, but oh, that little spiky thingy that's black or something like that. Yeah,
Pubertar.
Yes. Is it the Hawaiian or not Hawaiian? The Alolan. Alolan thing. That sounds like a Alolan name. It's a pun on pukey. Ew. Speaking of vomit.
I did kill him.
Yeah.
That was an A rank, by the way.
That didn't feel like an A rank.
That's because he wasn't level 50.
Well, I mean, that explains it.
That was a ball for a second. It was like, yo,
Whatever it was.
New ball.
What the?
Okay, so time to get some conversations going. So, you know how this game does the prologue thing correctly, where it's like, you know, it kind of made us jump in with Clive being older and everything. We kind of see that he's in the position of whatever's, but then it kind of backtracks, and then it kind of shows us Torgal, Clive, Joshua, and Jill. And it makes us care for these characters because they're all lovable and having issues.
All
here
pretty
and there,
chummy.
and all chummy. And then obviously we see them as they grow older. Now, let's talk about a video game that sometimes doesn't do this. Why are some
Doesn't
AAA
or does?
Doesn't. Why are some AAA games tend to go on a route where it's like, we're gonna tell you what these characters are, but then we're gonna have this character just suddenly just die, and we're not gonna really tell you what their relations is with this main character you're playing as, and you're not gonna even get no backstory either until like the very last second.
Can it be a side character?
No, it's an actual
That's
important
associated with
character.
them?
No, it's supposed to be an important character that should be associated.
Because I would have said Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Well, no, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 does kind of end up showcasing the characters' backstory bit by bit, so it makes you care about the characters, not side characters. I'm talking about like an important character.
Okay, because I was thinking of one side character.
No, that character doesn't count, even though there's a lot of defenders for that character, and I kind of half agree, but not fully agree, because that character I still don't like, regardless, even if they do have good points for them.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you may like the character, but I don't. I just don't like how they are.
I mean, I can't really have an input as much because I don't really play a lot of games that kind of do that. So that's more so like RPG genre that I think of.
Yeah, RPG genre. Well, it's RPG.
Like I'm really trying to think of any story like related game that's not an RPG, but I can't even think of one. That's like, you know, oh, character, you know, dies. Or so presumed to be dead, but somehow comes back, but wonder how. Speaking about Xenoblade, what are those talks about for?
Oh yeah, they're gonna make it into an erotic porn game.
I heard that they wanted to go a little bit higher with the rating. They wanted to go M rating apparently.
Okay, no, I don't know about that. We don't know what they're planning on doing.
Oh,
we don't have we have no idea what they're planning. All we know is that they want to take a different, vastly different direction. Whatever the hell that means. I think that they're probably going to either not do the same battle system as they've done for the last 3 games. And probably either go turn-based, which, I don't know, they probably won't because they kind of already...
They already have a formula down? What is... Okay.
Cool, he killed himself. Neat.
Right.
Anyways, I don't know why the hell he thought that was a good idea. Anywho, like with the, it's similar to like how Final Fantasy had its turn-based and then they kind of changed it to turn it back into a turn-based in Final Fantasy X. Because theoretically, weirdly enough, I don't know why people keep calling freaking Final Fantasy 7, 7, 6, 4, and no, I think 4 was ATB. Because the thing is, I don't count the ones that has an ATB system as a freaking turn-based, because it's not. Because there's no turn taking in that. Everyone ends up getting a freaking turn, no matter what. It's like freaking Chrono Trigger. Like, it's not a turn-based. A turn-based is usually when you are taking literal turns in attacking. You don't do that in Final Fantasy 7 and onwards. They kind of slap you in your cheeks if you ain't doing anything.
Basically, they are doing the same thing Final Fantasy did, Dragon Quest is doing, and Marvel's wants to do, make much more mature games.
I mean, I thought Xenoblade 3 was mature. They already kind of did a Kate IS with somebody already. Not mature enough. I'm not mature.
Maybe not yet.
I'm sorry, you want somebody to have sex in it?
I mean, I felt like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was kind of a little bit intense. I'm like, there was some heavy themes in that. I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, was that not mature enough? I'm kind of confused. The story was mature?
Like, I felt like it was supposed to be mature, but I guess it's not up the M rating just yet, just barely. Sega/Atlas confirmed they will be at Tokyo Game Show. Heel.
Well, whatever they decide to do, we'll probably eat the shit out of it.
Not enough yet.
I don't know
to deal with these ones first.
Look, not all games need to drop constant F-bombs.
Oh, it's not that. If done wrong, it's gonna sound just very annoying.
Yeah, like, I feel like this game is fine. Like, they don't spam it too much.
Only the bad people spam it, which I'm fine with because they're bad people. They're supposed to spam it. They ain't got no manners.
Like, even, like, when they do spam it, it's only for that one time and that's it. Like, I don't like M-rated games when they constantly drop the F-bomb. It's like, okay, was that really unnecessary in this kind of situation? Especially if it's a very calming situation. I'm like, why do you need to drop the F-bomb? Like, if you're angry, sure, but when you're, like, saying in a casual conversation, I was like, that's really not necessary. Or I put lost in my hand. They aren't gung-ho with the word like GTA 5.
Well, GTA I kind of expected because of real life people, so I'm expecting it for that. I'm not really expecting it for like video game characters. Because video game characters, it just sounds very annoying, to be honest. Like, GTA, I give it a pass because it's GTA. If I'm being honest. Like, I know, like, most people probably disagree, it's whatever. But they are real people and humans usually 90% express themselves like that in real life half the time. So it's whatever.
Literally, there are only 5 sentences in the entire game where F is not used. Man, the day that I purchase an M-rated game is gonna be very surprising for me. Like, I mean, technically I have. I played Perfect Dark, but that's not really much words in that. It's more so just pew pew pew, and that's it.
Pew pew pew, die die die.
That's probably the only M-rated game that I played. Watch it be Kid Icarus made for Switch. That I laugh at that.
Kid Icarus made for Switch, made by Platinum Games. Palutena has open boobs, and so does Medusa. Yep.
Although there was one time they were trying to develop a Kid Icarus game for the Wii, and that was supposed to be a darker tone, but that was completely scrapped.
Because they realized they couldn't figure out boobs.
And the reason being they made a heavily detailed god or goddess. I mean, have you seen?
I don't think people would complain.
Have you seen some of the designs for Uprising characters?
Alright, so as much as Shiva is of the I'm back to apologize.
I mean, if any game has the potential to be Nintendo's first M-rated outing, it actually may be Metroid. Uh, I mean,
You don't have to
probably
put
more.
voice acting in it. You can just
I mean,
let
yeah.
it do what it
Namely
needs
for
to do.
violence and gore, then yeah, it's more so the gore that I can think of. Like I was gonna say, I can't really think much of the naughty stuff. Maybe words and gore, but that's it. Because Metro does have very detailed creatures. Just saying.
They do nothing with said detailed creatures.
Like it's more so horror. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, Halo is M-rated and a similar concept. Oh, I don't know nothing about Halo. I just know a pew pew, but I don't know the deets about it.
It just has a bunch of weird little fart knockers that just get killed.
Well, the only M-rated games I have are Turok 1, Conquer, and all 3 Bayonetta games. And even Bayonetta's not that bad either. It's just mostly just dropping words here and there, but that's it.
And sexual.
Well, yeah, and that too. There's a few scenes that are like that. Like, there could have been, like, an M-rated game that I own, because I was interested in getting a collection for the Danganronpa, but, it's not a need for me.
Not even M-rated either. It's just a bunch of kids just getting.
No, it is M-rated.
I mean, M-rated.
Well, it is M-rating.
Not to me.
Persona's M-rated. Yeah, but Persona's not my alley.
Don't want to see no.
I definitely don't want to see that. I didn't grow up with Persona, so it's definitely not. Or Shin Megami Tensei is definitely not in my alley. Made older T-rated games from older consoles that could be M-rated in today's standards. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm about to go ahead and do something that's going to be either very stupid or me just really being forgetful. So let's see what our arsenal is. So we have Phoenix. We have Phoenix's Rising Flame. We have Ramu's Pile Drive. We have Garuda's Come Over Here technique. We have her Wicked Wheel attack. We have Shiva's Ice Age attack. We have Bahamut's Wings of Flight. Light. Ugh. And then we have friggin' Impulse. And then we have friggin' Titans. I jab you in the friggin' body blow shot and a bunch of times. I have a mixture of a lot of icons here. This is going to be crazy, but to be honest, that's how the game is supposed to be played.
Chaos can be fun.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like how you kind of hesitate on it, like, yeah.
Chaos can be fun, but my chaos is me trying to be able to remember what all the hell the buttons are.
Example of Metal Gear Solid 2, since Patriots launched on the PS2 as a T for T game. When re-released, it became an M-rated game due to its numerous depictions of war. Yeah, today's standards, yeah.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about
flashbacks?
buying up bears.
I like these.
Founder knows what
they don't do the thing where it's like, I'm gonna just black screen and tell you. But no, this one actually ends up telling you.
I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But
I mean, that's good, because we get to hear their little backstory.
What each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Right under my skin it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did?
I like how it's playing this peaceful music.
And then he laughed.
Hey man, we need some peaceful music as we're
And
getting
I did
ourselves
the
cut down by Odin, man.
Again, every time I hear this, I associate it with the
Whenever one of us
hideout.
was in need, the other would always be there for him.
Like, it's ingrained in my brain now.
That and the
Both wanted the
mini
same
boss
thing.
theme.
Da da da, yeah.
Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
I mean, we kind of need some hope during this time.
Nattering. Better get back to work.
Still in COVID.
Let's see about making everyone some dinner.
Well,
shall
I'm talking
we?
about the end game, but
At least the
sure,
folks who saved
in
us
IRL as
deserve a
well.
hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Post-COVID.
Quest complete.
Yeah.
No, we'll know we've completed all the quests once I actually get a trophy for it. That's it for Martha.
Yeah. Later, Martha.
Later, Martha. Time to go somewhere else. Yes, let's go into the outer map. That makes sense.
Ooh, what's this? The baby from Gula Charlie, Mia Tallarico, shares that she has started high school. Aww. Good for her. It makes me feel ancient.
Alright, I forgot that was a sh. And don't make me feel ancient. I don't know.
Why? Your storm is...
Hidden side quest. Hey, over there. We're going to it. I will lose my...
Is it hidden?
I mean,
It's not hidden if you can see it.
oh, it's hidden to me.
Those things I said before.
Hey, it's you. What up?
Hey!
What's the dealio with you?
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. Now, any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet...
I was gonna say, like, lady, just get to what we need to do for the quest.
People have little appetite for further deprivation.
No, I'm just saying, like, just get to the point of what we have to do.
I ain't playing the game. Shut up. Watch the game. We'll get to fighting people soon, jeez.
But I want to go now.
Impatient. This is the reason why gamers can't sit down and play fucking video games and people bitch about how long cutscenes are.
And unlike Philippe,
is that friggin' Metal Gear cutscene where it's like a fucking 2 hours? Shut the hell up and watch the cutscene and listen to the people's problems. Damn.
you could hardly fare anyone.
Yeah, at that point, that might as well just be a movie. Like, it's not even a game anymore.
You're a movie.
I mean, our life can be a movie, right?
Tell me
No,
then,
our life is an anime. I already
where
told
will
you.
I find this Duke of Oriflamme?
Okay, fine.
In the garrison.
Overseeing the tree.
The Game Freak showed up early concepts of SP before it released and became what it is today. Some did not make it to the final game, but most did.
You can talk as we're
Oh.
doing these. I don't know
I
why
keep
you were
forgetting
staying
that
silent.
sometimes.
We're not doing story stuff
I may have
yet.
met this Duke
If
before.
you want to
Fair.
complain, say, why can't you pay attention to silence? I'm gonna be like,
Hope I didn't make a
bro,
strong
what?
impression.
We can't stay silent forever. The only time we stay silent is only when we're doing story stuff.
I
'Cause
know,
at that
but
point,
sometimes
it's
I do
like,
forget because there's talking. I don't want to over-talk them.
Well, that's what the subtitles is for. Read the fucking subtitles. Y'all got reading
Well, not for
comprehension.
story though. I'm not gonna
Well,
do that.
well, no, I know, but I'm saying for side quest purposes, you guys got fucking eyes. You guys got ears. You can hear. Well, I mean, if you have ears, then you probably can't hear because we're talking over it. But my point is you can read the damn thing. So read the fucking thing. Stop being lazy.
Folks who say 3DS, a 3DS Mario game makes me, or was my child, it makes me feel ancient. Dude, that's like, especially for, what is it, the Zoomies, is like, oh, my, boy, kitties are, oh boy, that makes me feel old.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry about that.
The younger folks.
You got some business with the captain?
This is like when they say that, you know, some 3DS game was their childhood. I'm like, oh, that makes me feel old.
Usually early concepts doesn't really bother me all that much. I mean, it sucks that they couldn't go with the take that they wanted to do before, but yeah.
I mean, I'm fine.
Hopefully they'll take that idea for more Legends approach than the main games, I feel.
The concept for SP was for it to be real and to form, where backgrounds, etc., are more realistic than before, while mud and humans aren't completely realistic. So what you say is that the environments will be more realistic.
I kind of feel it would have clashed and humans and Pokemons would have stayed the same.
Another one was that the region, like Legend, was to be less populated and more nature with many layers. I mean, with the Legends, I feel like that was supposed to be the case because there's not very many civilization.
Yeah, what are you talking about? It was less populated. It was like fucking nothing there.
Yeah, I was like, it was more nature filled. There wasn't really too many civilization in Legends.
In fact, for too long has the contribution of the noble soldier
All the
been
legend.
under-reckoned.
I mean, like I said, if they take
no
that
war.
concept that they were having for
They
SV, just
who
put it
shall
into
see the
Legends.
Holy
Good at that.
Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in
Like, I mean,
North
yeah, it'll
Edge.
clash as hell.
Why here, Your
Freaking
Eminence?
characters looking like
The town
anime,
has been
while
fortunate
everything else
enough to
looking like New
escape
York
largely
City.
unscathed from these
Since Arceus
troubles.
and SP were made at the
Witches
same
are
time,
found,
the action
and
RPG
the
elements were
garrison
not
well
added till last
prepared.
minute following the success.
Which is more than can be said for
I mean,
Oriflamme or
The
Twinside.
Legends is
The
credit.
Empire wants for a
Combat.
capital. and
Combat's
I
kind of
believe we
ass
have reached
cheating
to be the
anyways.
perfect
You like getting curb stomp and friggin'
With Cairn
soft
Morvant
locked by
as her
bullshit
citadel.
Pokemon turns.
Seriously?
Yeah,
have
that's my
seen to the refortification
favorite
of both
video
the
game
town and the
concept.
castle. We need only build
Uh,
a
Also,
both
I saw this
create a
post. It
city
was
that
like
will
the
be
Zelda
the
gift
envy
post,
of
whatever.
the
But
twins.
it was like 20 years ago. 20 years ago back then was A Link to the Past, but 20 years ago for
Already
us now is
underway
The Wind
for the
Waker. I'm like,
construction.
oh my god, that's gonna be 20. If not, it is 20.
Walls shall
It's 20
learn
right
that
now.
They are no match.
And then next year is gonna be 20 years since 2004, and I'm like, holy crap, TTYD, it's 20 years old
Should they?
next
Still
year.
ain't getting it. Still ain't getting a remake.
We'll need all
Dude,
Northreach to come together
by
in
its
defense of
20th anniversary, if it does not, I'm gonna
Something
riot.
they may
I'm not gonna be
loath to do
surprised.
if
I don't know what
they've
you're
been
talking about. You
deprived
make it
of
sound
their
like every other
livelihoods.
game that gets a 20th anniversary gets anything
People
special.
will do as their leaders command. If Sandra
Uh,
We'll get
ba- ba- ba.
acknowledgement and then they'll just
she
leave it
will
alone.
require a functioning
Let's see. They
government.
tease their next game will incorporate a fine mix of both, with the next project being in the works since BDSP launch. They did touch on video games. For now, they want to use the new tech to create a better trainer that makes gameplay harder but adapt to players. How about no?
Wait, hold on. I thought they already did that already by... Didn't you say that they used, like, the teams from, like, Gamer Chads of Championships of Pokemon to be able to go ahead and implement for the computers in the game? I thought that was the whole point.
Precisely.
Nobody... I don't understand why people want Pokemon
Yes,
to be
and
different.
Have little and
what?
less. And you mean to
Diamond,
deprive us
Pearl,
of even
Platinum...
Oh, okay, I was confused.
Actually, wait, hold on.
They're doing it more in future games.
Hold on, wait. What the hell is DPP?
Yeah, that's what I
Hold
was
on.
confused. I know BDSP, but what's DPP? T, whatever that is. Lowercase t, I should say.
Oh, is that Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum?
Is that what it is? What's the T for, though? Or is that just for
Plat.
Oh,
Plat.
plat.
wills for her
Oh, okay,
Platinum.
okay.
Platinum.
Take her name in vain.
Platypus.
Platypus.
I'll come back later.
Platypus. Is there a platypus mon? I feel like there should be one. If not, there's probably not one.
Yeah, it's
I
called
wonder what the
Breeble.
people really think of the Duke's plan.
Isn't that a beaver?
Hard to ask them, I suppose.
No, it's a platypus.
Let's begin with those on the other side of
His
the
name
wall.
is Psyduck. But his name has a duck. No, he's
You know
just
what
a
are
big...
platypuses?
Aren't they part duck?
Yes, they're ducks.
Oh, as well as Lotad. That's a platypus. I see it as just a sentient lily pad.
Wait, is Lotad a platypus? Because I kind of agree with Sheeta on that. It kind of just looks like a sentient
Yeah, it's like
lily
a
pad.
sentient lily pad.
Yes. That doesn't
What?
make any sense. That is
I guess
not
it's
a
because of the
platypus.
mouth. I see it as more of a sentient lily pad.
Couldn't have the rebel.
I mean, when it does come out of the
getting
Pokeballs,
closer
I
to
said,
the
"Duck."
capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we've got.
I mean, platypuses do look kind of derpy, and Psyduck and Lotad look kind of derpy, so I guess that's
I
probably
mean, I
it.
think platypus are kind of cute though.
You haven't seen Perry the platypus. He's derpy.
He's alright.
Shame on you. Disrespecting platypus Perry like that.
A platypus that evolves into a kappa, then into a DSA Mexican pineapple.
Yep. Pokemon is a whole ragtag of fuckery. Digimon
Evolution
ain't no
is
better.
weird.
Digimon ain't no better because we got Agumon going from friggin' Greymon to Metal War Greymon where he
You got
shoots
that
fucking
one
missiles out of
dog
his
turned into a
tits.
cat. So I'm like, how does that make sense?
Some noble to turn up and tell you got a hand in
And then
it.
the cat turned into an angel. I'm like, huh? What?
His name and his chains give
That
him the
makes
right to
sense from
empty our
ancient
purses.
Greek.
He's in for a
Back in
rude
the
awakening.
day.
Does it?
Cats.
Then how does a
No.
dog turn into a cat?
To keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Isn't like the baby version like a dog, and then it turns into a cat?
What Digimon are you talking about?
I don't know. It's one of the main characters that has a cat.
Godamon?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
then you
Isn't
said
like
turn
the
into a
baby?
dog. You know, it
No,
turns-
no, the dog
Oh,
turns
you're
into a
involved in
cat.
two
Isn't like the
quite
baby,
certain
like the baby version a dog?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place.
I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that
Hardly a
correctly.
word to the dame. This is
Oh,
her
no.
town, not his.
Remember
Like they
becoming a
have
dog.
like they have baby versions of themselves.
Hell
She
is
still
Gotham?
is.
Baby.
Just need
I'm
to
sure-
get
I'm
the
pretty sure it's a
sod off back
dog.
to Oriflamme.
Like I do remember
Seem
that.
united enough.
If Flip was here, he would have already
What
told
about
us
the
already.
soldiers?
Yes. It's a
Oh
hey,
yeah,
Whoopee.
it is a yeah. Digimon
Yeah,
is
that's
fucked
what
up.
I thought. I'm like, I know I'm remembering that correctly. I'm like, how does a dog turn into a cat?
It does. It is a dog. It's a
Yeah,
dog
I
and then a
do
cat and
remember
then
that.
an angel.
Yeah,
Man,
that's a weird
Digimon is-
evolution.
Digimon is cool, but it makes no sense with its evolution.
You know, it doesn't.
Oh, jeez. Just saw pre-order prices for Persona 3 Reload. Ah, yeah, 200 big ones. Have fun, nerds. I'm just
My
getting the
worm,
basic price.
my worm evolved into a Samsung fridge with a machine gun.
Yo, War Greymon shooting missiles out of his breast is awesome. Don't kid him.
Normal 70, deluxe 80, and 100 is
Excuse me, do you have a
premium.
moment?
I don't know why I said
Mind
200.
sharing your thoughts on the Duke of
I don't know. What game are you? Unless you're thinking of the games on the market.
Coming in the way
Look.
he did. I mean, look
I don't know what
around
to tell
us.
you.
You can see the state.
I'm
the
like,
wealth.
whoa.
The traders
It's
must
the
have
collector's
right
edition.
along the
Ah.
squeeze
Oh,
pot.
Gotcha.
the collector's edition is
I mean, that
200.
makes
More of
sense.
their
See,
hard-earned
that's the
gold before
200
things
I
got
was
bad.
thinking of.
Maybe they
Oh,
were
is there
right.
really a 200?
I think the Duke's got a point when he says
Comes
Yeah, it
with
comes
the
with the
ninja statue.
Aegis.
Aegis? I don't know how you pronounce their name.
Aegis.
Aegis.
It is Aegis, yeah.
Aegis, okay.
I never played the game, but I know her name is pronounced Aegis.
It's so crazy, but it's not sold out yet.
That's because motherfuckers don't got 200 big ones.
You'd be surprised. People went on the bill for that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 thing.
People ain't got 200 big ones.
Spawn pre-order says noon. We'll wait till tomorrow, hopefully.
People ain't got 200 big ones.
People spent a month's rent for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't spend no months random Final Fantasy 7 remake. What are you talking about? Hey, man.
Look, at least they're not putting it up on some online store. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
He tells me.
Look, don't be mad, alright?
Not the other way round.
I am mad how that was handled. Just saying.
But I've got a family to look after.
No, it's
That's
not.
where my
It's gonna be
loyalties lie. Not with the town
gonna be
or the empire.
$70
but
just
with
like every
my
other
wife
game.
and children. If the Duke can get us
Also,
some
because
men
that
and the
addition makes
equipment
no
we need to
sense if
fight
it's
off those
$100.
blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Can't wait for Final Fantasy 7 Remake 3 to end up having 3 discs.
Oh man, it just gets bigger and bigger.
And you know how much people.
Yeah, unless it's a digital deluxe, no.
Yeah, it's not gonna be $100. I can't wait to go ahead and find out that Aerith is actually not Aerith and her name is our Eris, and then it's like, they made the Eris reference.
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless
A modern console disc switch? I don't know if they can.
Asking the wrong person.
I don't know.
But empires don't come for free.
It's
And
two
now,
discs.
and now, what you gonna do with that, Slavko? You just gonna have it just collect dust?
What?
I bet. Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
I mean, I question the people that buy like those Switch editions but never use them. I'm like, you already have a Switch already, but you have like other Switch consoles, like the different editions of them, but you're not gonna use them. Yeah, I feel like that was kind of a waste in my opinion.
Listen, leave him alone. He got banked. Let him do what he wants. I'm not gonna go ahead and bitch about people wasting their dumb money when they got it themselves.
Captain, do you have a
Gonna let him vibe and let him ride. If you want to have fun with them things, let him have fun with it.
Clive, wasn't it?
If you want to flex, let him flex.
How can I help?
I
Repeat
just
one more
won't care.
Repeat what?
That's the name of what Wape said. I
intend to go
didn't
along with his
understand it
plan?
either.
Ah.
But to tell you the truth,
What do you mean by can
I'm
modern
so
console
right.
disc switch?
Like switching the disc, like you know how you do in the PlayStation where you switch the disc.
Oh, you mean switch disc, not disc
Yeah,
switch.
yeah. That's
Oh.
what I knew what he meant.
I
Oh.
remember you saying that you became a soldier.
That's why I said I don't think so.
The dame included.
I don't think you'll do that. I think like you can. Oh wait, don't you? No, wait, no.
She thinks they could turn
No, wait, no. I think you more so mean can a digital disc only thing do?
she's probably right.
I think for the digital
Thank
stuff,
you,
I think
Clive.
what we'll do is
You
they'll
know
just
what I
give
need
you an
to do
option
now?
to just transfer it.
Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it like one data
GT
disc?
calls.
Actually, no, that's a good
better
point.
go.
We don't even know if
Thanks
they're
again.
even doing a data disc for 7 remake. But they said that it's gonna be on 2 disc. That means we'll have to
That's a
switch to
good
disc
question.
at some point.
It seems
But it's gonna be
Philippe
so
wants to do the right thing
nostalgic.
at
People's
least.
gonna be like, "Oh my
Like,
god,
I
I
will be pleased to
that's
hear
my
that. Nothing else.
blesses me, man."
So then they confirmed it.
Did they?
Did they?
They confirm it? Where's your sauce?
One disc is the data disc, one will be the play disc.
So that means it's not 2 discs then. I mean, they lie to us. Because that was the
It's
same
just
thing.
2
they-
discs
no,
in
wait,
it,
no. That's what they did with the first game.
What, there was a data disc?
Yeah, it was a data disc and then it was a disc that you played.
How did you
So what's the data this for?
Just to
just
download the
saving-
game and the data for the stupid
That's it?
thing. Yeah, that's it. That's dumb. They ain't lying to us. It's not
Kind
even
of a waste of a material.
No, they have to do that because they can't fit the whole entire game in that one.
I mean,
disc. So they have to separate. So they have to split it.
Sheesh. The playlist is basically your game key. Here's your game key.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. Because I had to put the game disc in the. Oh, that means that people who buy it digitally bypasses that data
Yep.
disc portion. Then
Blu-ray disc can only hold a set amount.
Yeah,
Oh no,
before
I
it
know.
explodes.
I think I sometimes double dip.
Well,
I fear he
you're
sees the
insane.
people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater
I
good.
play 50
Oh, you don't
hours
have the
Tears of the
controller.
Kingdom.
Okay, I thought you did. I thought you got the whole shebang on the Tears of the Kingdom thing.
Well, why did you get everything? What's the matter? Why did you have?
Maybe he didn't need all that. Maybe.
No, you need to get the Tears of the Kingdom controller. If you're gonna get everything, you got to get everything. Not just half that.
Money, man, money.
Man, you got fucking collector's edition of some other random ass game that you ain't even playing. What was it, like Fire Emblem Three Houses, was it? Oh, I forgot. Have you even played that game yet?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I urged
not
those
you.
I loved to call it.
I know you played
You're
it.
talking Among Us.
Why?
You did all.
I did all
3
three houses.
Oh, look at you.
Not
Playing
following
the
some
game as
nobleman's
it's
orders for the
intended
sake of
to
it.
play.
But protecting what I care about.
How
Protecting.
dare
That sounded
you.
weird.
Yeah, you.
honestly
I
don't
did
know
all
what
3
most of them
houses.
return.
Yeah, you did.
But I'm certain they're not finished with
I
it.
mean, when you say it like that, you meant
When
like
they
building
do come
houses.
back,
That's what I was thinking. I don't know
we
where
need
you're
to be
going
ready.
at.
I don't
We
know.
need to stand together.
I played all 3 routes.
Yeah, because you have to
Hey.
technically
To
play
lead
the
us,
game
my
3
lady.
times to get the entirety
reckon
of
we
the
can
story.
do
Man, why doesn't that sound familiar
It was
to
you
another
who
Fire
finally
Emblem game?
convinced me, Clive.
No, that's
There's no
2
point
stories.
following orders
Revelation
if they
was
go
just
against
something you can just
everything you
instantly
believe.
go to after you download
So
it.
that's technically 3 then.
You don't have to play the other 2 games.
That has always
You can
been
ignore
Technically
it.
there are 4.
Oh yeah, the 4th
Oh.
route gets unlocked once you. Does the 4th route get unlocked when you play all 3 routes? Or if you just
I'm
play one,
assuming
and it gets
so.
unlocked automatically. Or wait, isn't the 4th route a downloadable thing? 4th route is DLC, isn't it?
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of,
I
standing
thought
together,
it. I
would
thought
you
it's
mind if I
the
borrowed a few of
DLC.
the lads from the Vale
Oh,
to
So
have a
you
look
don't
watch
know.
around the town?
That means you
Fear
didn't beat the
his
game.
eminence has
That means you're not a true
loftiest
Final
I did not
fan.
play the DLC.
That means you didn't beat it. Get him.
Wouldn't be the
That's
first
this
time.
man. Mr. Principal, take him to the principal office and have him expelled.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like
One
you
out,
fit
bro.
to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the
Pikmin 4 didn't even exist yet when 3 houses was around. You have no
joining
excuse.
hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then,
You got
Clive,
protection? Until then, I ain't going there. Quest complete.
Hey.
He played it for 4 hours.
Does anyone have the $130 Fire Emblem Fates edition?
Fuck no.
Nope. The only Fire Emblem I have is Awakening.
Only 130 bucks I'm paying for is food.
And I bought that at regular price.
Why the hell would you? Why buy something that's 130 bucks? What the hell does that come with? A Camilla statue or something? A life-size Camilla statue.
Oh, that comes with
I
all
bet.
3 routes.
There were ghosts at
And-
the gates not days ago.
I don't know why you saying what for. You know there's an actual fucking life-size. What?
What are you ordering for 130 bones?
Oh, you're talking about food-wise, bro. You have no idea what kind of hunger I have in my gullet. I will spend 130 on some McChicken, some chicken, double
How
chicken.
many McChickens are
fried
you
chicken.
getting?
I need a lot of chicken. You don't understand.
Speaking of a chicken, how was that Wendy's, not Wendy's, Burger King breakfast?
Shit. Don't even ask me that question. That's a shit ass croissant.
What did you order?
It was a croissant. Okay, so it's similar to how
A croissant?
yeah, it's similar to how McDonald's has those McGriddles. Basically, Burger King is like, we got croissants, except our shit dry. And I'm like, yeah, you ain't kidding. This shit's dry as balls. What the hell? Mind you, I don't know if it's just that Burger King where the employees actually really just don't give a shit anymore, and they just want to just order and then that's it. Because I swear, it's like every time I go in there, they just look like they just do not care about their lives anymore. I'm just like,
when did they start doing breakfast? Because the idea of them doing breakfast just sounds weird and nasty to me.
when McDonald's started doing it, they needed to they needed to compete.
But at least McDonald's has like hotcakes and a bunch of other options.
They needed to compete, and by compete meaning they
and
only.
How did that go for them?
Hey, some nerds buy it, some don't.
I don't know, like some of the stuff that they said just sounds nasty. I'm like, no, I go for Mickey D's for their breakfast if I really want something quick. And I do like their breakfast sandwiches from Mickey D's. And I do like the hotcakes. I like their stuff. My boy took one of everything from the local McDonald's. They had a they had a winner with the snack wrap, then they brutally killed it. We're still salty for that. Wait, what? Huh? What? They had a winner for the snack wrap, and then they brutally killed it. Wait, they had a contest or something? Oh, McDonald's removed the snack wrap. I think I remember my sister always ordering the snack wrap. And I'm like, why do they put away the snack wrap? Also, I'm just gonna say this, but never order water from any fast food restaurant. Well, or so yeah, like a fast food joint, like from McDonald's or Burger King, because their water is always nasty.
Really? It's like they don't. It's like
because there's one day that I actually just wanted water because I was really thirsty. I didn't want a soda or anything. I just needed water, like for a headache or whatever. And their water is just so gross because I mean I know it's literally from the tap, but I needed water, and I'm like,
how desperate are you to get water from
you need it for a headache.
You could have gone. Anywhere else.
But legitimately, there is a vast difference between drinking from a water bottle from drinking from a straw from a fast food joint. The taste is different.
Yeah,
it feels
like
weird.
It's like they don't care. I was like, I could.
It's nasty for a reason, by the way. But yeah, this was me back like a long time ago when I was a kid. Because I just wanted water because soda is not good for you to consume all the time. So I just wanted water. Me not realizing that their water pretty much comes from the tap.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Yes, lady. Just go to a vending machine. So whenever we're on the road traveling, I never order water from like a McDonald's. I just get a water bottle from a gas station.
Done that from the get-go. I don't know why the hell.
Well, now I do, but this was back then.
Shoulda did it.
It's like whenever we go to McDonald's, like I don't want soda, but it's like I don't want that water either, so I might as well get a soda. In favor of the Impossible Burger, only to remove the Impossible Burger, but not to return the snack wrap. Those fiends. Oh, you're very salty about that.
Hold on, wait, Fates? I do. I'll trade you. So you have the 130 Fates. And you want to trade Earthbound or Kirby's Dream Land 3?
Well, for Earthbound or Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
Man, you better go kick rocks. Ain't that? No. That is not a trade.
Most fast joints water is salted to make you feel more thirsty, especially now that free refills are gone in most fast food joints. Like for you, you can now Uber Eats proper water wherever you go. I mean, or I could just have my own water at home because I have a Brita.
Brother said that your order was helping him.
I really like when it comes to takeout. I normally don't order a drink because I have drinks at home. I don't want to pay extra for drinks.
I see.
Like I have my drinks at home.
Their drinks are kind of more unhealthy than the actual drinks in your home for them.
If not, they just give you a big jug of soda. But I'm like, I'm not gonna drink all of that in one night.
Give you a big jug of soda with 3 ice cubes in it. Call it a day. It's like, ooh, I'm glad to drink water.
Also, this is the same thing for tasting the difference. Like when it comes for me, actually no. It's not the difference in taste, it's more so how much I consume. Like, when it comes to, like, let's say, a soda in a can, I can't drink all of that. I only drink at most half of it. I can never finish a soda in a can. But when it comes to soda, like in a straw, like from McDonald's, I can finish that. But I can never finish a small can of soda. I can't. But I can finish like a bigger size of soda from McDonald's in a straw. I don't know what it is. Like they taste the same, but it's just how I consume it is vastly different.
I'm sure that they would be honored.
Yes, I am weird.
Discoveries they have made.
I don't know if anybody's like.
That was a long rant for no reason. I also didn't even hear. I also was reading the guy's dialogue. I wasn't even listening. I'm sorry.
Because we're doing side quests. We got nothing to do at the moment.
I was too busy listening to organization member over here while you just ran. It was like.
I mean, you look very mysterious indeed.
I was like, oh, what the fuck
I don't know if anybody has that like. Kind of
ranting about anyway.
Okay, so like when I consume soda, there's a difference between drinking soda from a can to drinking soda from a straw, from a McDonald's, for example. I cannot consume the whole entire can of soda. I can only go at most half of it. But when it comes to soda, that's a little bit larger than a can from McDonald's out of a straw, I can consume that whole. But for some reason, I cannot consume soda in a can.
So what you're saying is you suck at drinking soda
from a can.
from a can.
But I can drink soda from a straw from a McDonald's just fine.
I don't even understand how the hell that even works, but whatever.
It tastes the same.
I don't understand.
But it's the way how they're consumed is vastly different for me.
I'm sorry. How the hell did you drink? How do you drink the can? Do you just look at
like
it?
I can't. Like whenever it comes to like a party, people have the coolers and they have like drinks and all that, and I usually get a soda, but I can never finish the can.
My God! So that means your girlfriend has a brain and you two don't. Y'all are annoying, pinky ass motherfuckers. I swear. Just drink the damn soda. It's not that hard. You
different because I can't. Like for whatever reason, like it's a small can. I get the small size drink from McDonald's, but those are still like vastly larger than a soda can. But for some reason, I can finish that just fine. But when it comes to a can, I can't.
It's the same thing.
It's not for me.
It's the same damn thing that you're chugging when you drink.
Yes, it is. It is. But for some reason, I guess it's the whatever is being held in. I cannot finish the can.
Then put a straw in the damn thing.
What if there's no straws? No, I can't. That feels different for me.
Oh my God.
It has to be from the little cups with the lid.
Why?
I don't know.
The straw inside the.
No, that feels different.
How the hell does it feel different?
It feels different. It has to be from a lid in a cup.
Why does it got to be a lid from a cup? Why does it got to be a specific type of
requirement? I still feel the same way for consuming the soda.
Oh my God, you're like a terrible fucking side quest.
Mouthfeel. But you're sipping from the side of a can. The other one, you're sipping from a straw. There's a vast difference in texture.
No, it isn't. It's the same stupid ass drink. It tastes the same. It's still
it is in flavor, but not the texture when you're touching.
Ass crap. All its difference is one's in a metal can and one is in a paper cup. Bro, it's not different. Y'all so stupid.
Like I could drink a soda just fine in a movie theater. I cannot have a can. If I'm in a party or gathering, whatever, and there's cans, I can never finish it.
What is with you? Why do you have allergies against cans?
I don't have allergies.
Do you have allergies for cans?
I'd be surprised by allergy to aluminum.
Hurt you?
No. I mean, actually, they did one time, actually. I mean, you say they did if they hurt me or not. They actually did one time.
Oh, that's probably why you don't like them, because one of them hurt you, so now you're scarred and triggered for life. That you can't drink.
Because when you open a can of soda, there's the opening is a little bit sharp around the edges. Yeah. Except, thankfully, it wasn't my tongue. Like I dropped the thing that flicks the can open, the little thing that you flip open. It fell inside the can, so I was trying to get it with my finger, and I cut myself with the lid of the can.
You and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the.
That was stupid. That's what I'm gonna say. Y'all just stupid.
Cans are okay, but bottles are up there. Cans suck because you gotta finish it, but bottles can last a long time. See, they do. And that's why whenever we go to gas station, sometimes my mom gets a soda bottle, but we never get the soda cans.
I regret it. I should have turned my brain off and just ignored
Okay, okay, so here's the thing. Like, okay, actually, I probably, like, no, oh, no, I was gonna say, like, you know, it's gonna be cups, and the arrow is pointing towards the cups, but the middle is the bottle, and the arrow is pointing to the left, and the last one is the can. That's the order for me right there. Like, it would be this. Let me type it real quick.
I was gonna say, I know you're not gonna say this, like people can see what you're doing.
Okay, well let me type it. And then what's the last one? Can. Like that. That's what it is.
It won't come to that. I promise.
Then like the little arrow pointing to which one. Like I prefer the cup with the straw, but over the bottle, but I prefer the bottle over the can.
So stupid.
Look, we're doing a side quest, so I'm having this little debate.
All intents and purposes, I probably have to protect some fools, and probably they're gonna die now because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Thanks. For your stupid
you're
cup
welcome.
straw. Oh my god, it's a ape.
How does a can feel more carbonated than my can at home? Dude, I don't know. Like I said, it's the texture where your lips are touching. The cup over bottle, over a can, over a glass bottle from Mexico. Dude, I do actually like the glass bottles. I actually kind of prefer that over the cans.
Actually, it's Splatfest.
Well, it comes from straw versus bottle versus can.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a tough choice for me between bottle versus straw. I probably picked a cup of the straw because I actually do like consuming soda during the movie. Like that's probably the best way for me to consume soda is with a cup and the straw. Nintendo's buying her in our stream. Note this down. Note this down.
That happens the next Splatfest. I'm back.
You better at me. Like you did this. How dare you? Speaking of Splatfest, when's the next Splatfest?
When
like September?
When content comes out for the game.
Oh, okay. I mean, I already know which team I'm going for.
To be honest, as weird as this may sound, as much as their content for Splatoon is being repeated, I personally don't mind it because
I don't mind it.
I don't religiously play the game all that much.
Same. And I don't want to keep playing the game like every day.
I literally have just one friend that ended religiously playing Splatfest at Salmon Run, so.
Yeah,
so
we know who you are.
So it's like it doesn't matter. Like the content being small and not, and that's fine. But you know, it is what it is.
Well, right now they're actually going through Tears of the Kingdom, and they're tackling the southwest objective just now.
They haven't talked to me, so we're no longer friends.
Oh.
That's
well, maybe
I
you should be like, hey, yo, what's up? I mean,
I
that's
don't.
the same with me.
I'm too busy with my thoughts.
I'm way too reserved.
I'm way too busy with my thoughts. I ain't got no time. But no, I'm glad that you. To be honest, no ferocities here. I'm actually glad that you guys are actually.
Yeah.
Damn, Titan, you punch aces hard and bird dead.
Hold.
Is that it?
Cyber, why are you docking yourself?
Apparently not.
What
I know,
the?
is it?
It's Chimera!
Chimera?
I know what I said, Chimera.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Either or, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let me see. Are you Final Fantasy 14? Okay, calm down. Are you like the Chimera from Final Fantasy 14? Do you do ice and whatever the move was called.
The Yu-Gi-Oh card Yuki summons a lot in Battle City. Well, he summons a Chimera.
Yeah, Chimera, the king of mythical beast! That. And yes, you do have to say it like that, or else it doesn't get summoned.
Same thing with how you say Baba Booey.
Also, I'm curious. If you lie to me, I will know that you're a liar. Do you do you kind of roleplay yourself as summoning cards? Like, do you kind of like say like the stuff that you'll normally hear? Do you copy what the show says in the thing?
Muppet says yes.
Okay, good. If you tell me no, then I know you're a liar and you're a fake fan. You're a fake fan forever.
If it's my ace card, yes, Cyber says.
Oh, perfect. I love that. I love when people do that.
With the summon chant.
Oh my god, he did it! He did
14?
it! He did the 14 mechanically! He's down! I'm gonna punch him!
He killed that Chimera in Yu-Gi-Oh! He got an upgrade recently.
What's it called? The Chimera, the king of mythical dudes?
I have no idea. He's either look or just a name, or both. Cyber said for him, he has to have a summon chant. And he's gonna check the upgrade right now. It's a retrain basically. Can't believe we're fighting Chimera.
Really enough, Rem's voice. That is a move that he does in 14. It's one of his mechanics where he changes the whole field into ice. Down on the ground. I'm gonna punch you in the head.
That looks so funny.
Yes, it does. Let's make it more fun. Oh, Dragon's voice. That is one of his other moves. Oh, you really are doing your moves from the game. They're obviously a little bit different, but still cool. I like that. I like that.
Yes.
All right. Fun fact, Chimera is the first monster you fight.
The question is, did I miss any?
This is his retrain. Oh. Incognito.
You're still in one piece.
Gazelle, the king of mythical claws.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot more like it.
Dumb name.
Almost.
Why is it named Gazelle? That's an animal name.
Yeah, one or two did try.
Well, yeah, it's called Gazelle, the king of mythical beasts, but now I guess it's called Gazelle, the king of mythical claws. Really.
More will come in time.
Now he's a mythical claws. Now he's the king of mythical claws. Apparently, he's not even the king of mythical beast anymore. That to me, that sounds like a downgrade.
Oh, refusion.
The king of phantom beast. See, then I don't understand the logic behind it.
Chimera, the king of phantom beast.
Sid.
That looks pretty cool.
You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares.
I love the fusion cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! First season because they're basically just random cards that they just say just happens, and then I find it funny. I like how Flaming Swordsman was just a regular card and not a purple card.
There's no getting rid of that ether.
Berfamed, the Phantom Beast Dark Ruler. That's a.
Those minds will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
I summon two cards in defense mode and end turn.
Just the same.
Silly Yugi, I'm gonna show you what it means to summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, Blue Eyes, attack with White Lightning.
We'll fortify
I'm
the gates
sorry,
to the
Yugi.
north.
It seems you're gonna
And I'll see
lose
that
just
they're
like your
guarded
pathetic
day and night.
grandfather. And I'm going to show you what it truly
give you a hand
means
shoring
to
up those
rule over
defenses.
the king of games.
I think the worst thing you could ever do was introduce new fusion after Synchro.
That's twice you've turned
I mean, I didn't really find that. I found that fine.
So,
That's all they both use.
Chimera, the illusion
stayed away
beast.
so long.
It's like the
I shouldn't
name
have
just
left
gets
without talking
smaller.
it over with you first. Too bloody right you should.
Hey, they're rekindling again.
Though I
Thank
doubt I'd
God.
have listened.
Aww.
I always envied you.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, but it does have the unstoppable Exodia. Exodia! That's impossible!
Is it that one image where he's like, no!
Yeah.
Whatever, someone uses the reverse card on you and he goes, ah!
Nobody's been ever able to summon him. Exodia obliterates!
Kept this place alive.
Ah!
Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia.
Its effect is deadly if used. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. At the end of the damage step, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can change that opponent's monster attack to 0, also negate its effects.
I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making.
Like ritual fusions and synchros are fine, but XYZ, Pendulum, and Link were overcomplicating things.
The average college apprentice has as much passion for the craft.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just reading.
Come back to us, Blackthorn.
Wait.
Remind
XYZ, isn't XYZ just the XYZ dragons? Those weren't bad to figure out.
I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means.
And the Lynx thing, I kind of sort of figured out eventually.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve.
I guess I must be thinking of something else. Okay.
I'm needed
I
elsewhere.
don't remember
I
XYZ
don't know. I'm
dragons.
just reading. I don't know nothing of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, it's about cards.
And that's it.
That's it.
Couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see
Now, if you
we
want to
can't
talk
rekindle this
Beyblade.
town's passion for the craft.
I know nothing of that either.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
That looked like one of the number cards from
I'll
Zexel.
let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never
Yes,
thought
those
I'd see
Cyber
the
says.
day.
Oh, is that what they call it? No, I haven't
Apparently.
gotten that far. I haven't gotten that far with Zexel yet.
I'd say that
Stand
went
those
pretty well,
stupid ass
wouldn't you?
cards.
Even better than I'd hoped.
None of them are the most complicated, in my opinion.
I've got something for you.
Pendulum sounds. The seal. Envelope.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But
I mean, yeah,
who am I to
second
make
capacity.
you a far
Cute is very
grander
easy.
gift. Designs for a certain sword have been.
Oh, so you just sacrificed two. So wait, you just sacrificed two level 4 cards and then you summon XYZ. No, that does sound easy. What? That's not that complicated. Yeah, Synchro is only difficult because if you can't count the shit out loud. Yeah, Synchro is based off of math.
Are enough to make a jeweler cry, and they're not just for show either.
The monsters use 2 of the same levels. So it has to be 2 level 4 cards and then you just do whatever with them and then you can just summon the card.
I knew
Yeah,
I'd
it
never
doesn't sound
surpass
too
you with a
bad.
hammer and tongs.
Fairly easy.
So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork between the two of us.
The monsters use 2 of the same levels. You then, quote unquote, overlay them, put the cards on top of each other, and summon it.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't sound bad. That sounds easy to understand. It's 2 level 4 dudes. There, and that's it. Call it a day. Move on.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
So you have
the
to, so you
cards
can
used to summon can be removed to use the effects.
So you can use, so basically the equivalent of getting rid of one of the power stars from Pokemon. That's kind of what that sounds like.
Yes.
Yep, say that. See, I just understand it. You just tell me how you're supposed to do it, and boom, bang, bing. Now, if you tell me pendulum, then I probably will half understand what the hell you're talking about. I'm curious. How does pendulum swings work? Tell me. How do you start it?
Let's go.
How do you understand pendulum? Oh God, never mind. If it's a word essay, you can do it. I'm gonna stop you there.
No.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind. My mistake.
Pendulum has you
Keep
set
it
2
short.
cards in a pendulum zone, and with those cards you set there, can summon any monster you want as long as their levels are between the numbers listed in the cards.
Well, there you go.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Stupid.
This sounds confusing.
I mean, it's not that complicated if you go back to the old days where it's just big monster with big attack points beats you down and that's it. Drain your opponent's life force.
Big monsters kill pit. Rah!
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not that complicated. It's just that later in the games they just start to introduce different rules to mainly make the game more fresh and not samey. Which is respectable for Namco's part, because Konami, fuck, my bad.
Not only that pendulum.
Thanks, girl.
Not only the pendulum cards have card effects that can only be activated when they are set in the pendulum zone. Anyways.
Oh my God, died.
So say mine is a pendulum card of 1 and the other is 8. And that can summon any card between levels 2 through 7 from my hand. But, catch 22, the pendulum zones take up 2 slots of your spell and trap zones, leaving you with only 3 usable zones. Sounds like a lot to remember.
This is kind of why you just stick to the things that you gotta know.
Catch 22, number 2. Pendulum cards do not go to the graveyard. They go to the extra deck face up.
No one can uncross his toes now.
Ooh. There, I can't get to.
Oh.
Accessible.
So that's strange.
Sucks. Other side quest over there. Oh my God.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot dang.
As long as they are face up, you can special summon 1 and only 1 pendulum card from the extra deck. It uses to be more broken. Oh.
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Oh, I guess beforehand you used to summon many pendulums.
All is absolutely wonderful.
It used to be broken.
It's like people started to stop doing that. Oh, that sounds stupid.
Our stores are full.
I'm glad they fixed that.
It's still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child. And the vote
Imagine milling high-level cards to the extra deck and feel swarming your side with multiple boss monsters in one turn. Sheesh.
At that point, you flip the table and leave.
Not the table. The table didn't do anything.
Yes, it did. It exists there for the person to kick your ass. And they just have a dual disc under them.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie
I had a
set
dual
in putting aside
I was disappointed that the number didn't actually go down by itself.
Oh,
there are versions of dual disc that actually
might have elected to take a similar approach.
Links are fairly the second easiest, actually.
A league of outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will.
They have arrows that are colored red. They act like levels.
Any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it.
Sacrifice a number of monsters to link arrows.
Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Yeah, sure, why the hell not?
How could I refuse?
Also, Link Monster can add to a number of needed errands using his own too.
Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Reminds me of the hunt.
It reminds me of the hunt.
What's the difference between a lord and a knight?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
Also over there.
Still in Dalamil, Victor.
You mean it's not one of those moving trees?
Ah, Sid.
Can't handle
I thought you'd have
trees.
returned to Costa.
That's
I did. Then I came back.
I guess it's, I'm gonna
I've
make
developed
trees come to
something of a
life and also
fondness
explode.
for
Cause
They
fuck
gonna explode on
I
you.
worked so hard
Why are
to see
trees the
it
most
saved from
evilest
one fate
things
put
in
seed to
games?
nest.
Because
It
they're
was battening to
inanimate. Because
another.
they don't move. That's
The
literally the
sentiment
only.
against the new war certainly isn't shy
When a
about
tree
the
starts to
planting.
move, you will also
Hence
run
my
too.
doing his bidding
I
was
mean,
My favorite
I
Yu-Gi-Oh
sure
archetype.
did.
One.
What do you mean by
What does he want you
archetype?
to do?
In
He
arc
asked for my aid in hunting
season
down the
or
bandits.
something?
And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad
Card
about how
type?
to organize our
Spellcasters.
forces.
Yeah, spellcasters.
More
I mean-
vicinity than we can
I mean,
safely
I see
strike
you
at
more of a
once.
spellcaster.
But
I
we
mean,
must
whatever that
strike
means, but I see you
together,
more like a,
and we
you
must
know,
strike soon.
casting
We
spells and
can as
whatnot.
we can.
Don't can go
We
eat.
can't give this league of theirs time to rally its
Usually
forces.
dragons or spellcasters, but I more so
camp shall I take?
gravitate to more
one
spellcasters.
upriver.
And I like.
Everyone
the
likes
silent-
to be a magic user.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know a silent magician was a girl. I thought the silent magician was a guy. And then I saw the grown-up version of it. It's like, oh, that's boobs. Oh, fuck. I thought that was a dude.
Sometimes you just gotta look down there to confirm what their gender is.
But I didn't. But the problem is, I just didn't care though. It's like, oh, I
But
just like the
sometimes
design
ladies
of it.
don't even
though.
have those at all.
No, they don't.
A literal
Like-
bro moment.
I didn't realize that it was until I saw the level 15 version. I was like, oh wait, that's a woman? What? I thought that was a dude.
Like the Samus reveals, like, wait, you're a girl?
Always has been. Ah. I seriously did not
must be the
think that
Catholic
Solid Magician
dimension.
was a.
Come on then,
First,
Torvald.
I literally thought it was a guy.
Opposite tie between Dark Magician and Hero. Cyber says mine are Dark Magician, Red Eyes.
Come on, guys. Try to attack me. Oh, you miss. Now die.
I mean, that's a good question. It's like, what character you thought they were, you know, somebody else, but they actually, you know, are, you know, somebody different.
And don't say Bugsy, because that's a generic ass answer that everyone already said. Pick someone else, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, Cyber said, dang it.
I'm just saying this now. Don't pick Bugsy, because every
Just as I was typing him.
Bugsy.
That is, I don't know, I'm trying to think that myself, to be honest. Like, I know there are characters, but I just can't think one on top of my head.
Rhyme from The World's End with You. I thought she was a guy, and come to find out that she's actually a girl.
Oh, I knew she was a girl.
I'm sorry. You know everyone's a girl in every
When we
anime?
watched the animation, I knew she was a girl.
Well,
I was
I'm
like,
talking
that's a
about
girl.
when I played Dream Drop Distance. Played Dream Drop Distance, and you probably wouldn't even know.
Astolfo's from Fate.
Oh no, the healer's no one left. You know what that means?
Oh yeah, there's that one Final Fantasy character, because you were playing Theater Rhythm, and I thought it was a dude, I think it was.
Oh,
but it's actually
Ferris.
yeah,
Ferris,
yeah,
yes.
but
It
it's
was,
actually a she.
Yeah, it was a joke that they went with in Final Fantasy V for like a good few seconds, and then they basically just said, who cares? The guy, gal, she's badass. Who cares? She's a pirate.
Where are you?
I always thought Samus was a guy in Smash 64 before playing Zero Mission.
I see the balance.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
Not Zero Mission.
Something's happened.
But then again, it was all over
We
on
need you back in
Game
Dalimel.
Informer magazine,
What
so
is
I
it?
kind of already knew that she was a girl.
The whole town's in uproar.
Let me see.
They're saying that Lubor...
Obviously, I thought Morag from
Bear.
Xenoblade was a guy, and no, she was a girl. And I
Seems
was
that
like,
one of our
oh.
parties wasn't as
Well,
thorough
fuck
as
me
they
then.
should have been.
I'm trying to think of one for myself. Like, I know there are characters. I mean, the only one that I can think of, you know, but it's kind of recent, but it's more so Monsieur Scarlet from Bug Fables. I thought it was a she, but I didn't realize the name is called Monsieur, which is French for Mister. So I'm like, oh, wait, it's a dude.
It all these years, which is what people are saying.
I'm trying to think like earlier than that. I'm like, I know there has to be a character earlier than that, but I just can't think of one on top of my head.
Still.
Yeah, Scarlet's a dude in Bug Fables. That's a dude. Like, to be honest, like I didn't notice that right away. But when you look at the name, his name is Monsieur, so that's French for Mister. So I'm like, oh wait, that's a dude. Like my mistake. Yeah, my Scarlet is a dude.
You're right.
Yeah. Harley from is a dude. Who's Harley?
Harley, isn't that Dick that wanted to kick him off?
Everyone knows.
But in the Japanese dub, he was a she.
I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such a
And yeah,
is that the person from
Cyberpunk.
Legends?
When that occasion
This is the person
arose,
from Legends, alright?
I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
No, not from Legends.
Oh, you're talking about the one that stalked May. The one who's wear the cat turn.
Maze, yeah, Maze rival.
The cat turn outfit.
Nothing to be sorry for.
Her dick rival.
enjoyed playing
Oh, so in the English dub.
All
So
that matters
wait,
to me is that
what?
you two are safe.
So wait, which one is it? Is he?
Look at him
Are we
talking
just
to
gonna
his
say
petters
that?
like it's
Are they
nothing.
just they at that point? Because it seems like
All
that
lies
that
are
two
wages.
different
I mean,
dubs.
that's
They're just they at that point.
That's,
Because
that's I was gonna bring up another character that might as well just be called be non-binary because Krona in Soul Eater in the anime they refer to as he, but in the manga they refer to as she. So it's like,
so it's they, because like whenever that happens in
they might as well
English
just
dub
call them they
or Japanese dub where they're like two different
genders.
pronunciations, I always just stick with they, because at that point
Yeah.
it's like if both nationalities can't fucking figure out what, then I'm just gonna go with the non-binary pronouns. He's like, yeah, idiots can't figure it out. You guys are idiots.
Yeah, because I watched the anime first and then I read the manga and I'm like, wait, hold up a sec, I thought they were he. This is so confusing. So yeah, at the end of the day, they're just they.
Yep, that's fair too. Because usually, Quina in Final Fantasy IX is they, because they interchange. They say he.
Oh, they
she.
interchange.
Well, they say he she, but I'm going with Quina being a first non-binary character in Final Fantasy series before they kind of give us an actual non-binary character, which I can't figure out right now. I don't know if we have a non-binary character in the Final Fantasy series again ever since Quina.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
And Transformer Cybertron, there's a female Transformer named Override, and they classified her as a she, as Haber wanted more female Transformers. But when the show aired in Japan, they made her a male with a different name, Nitro. However, over time, they adopted her as Override as well, and made lore that he changed his gender and name to be female. Oh, so I basically got Transformer.
Speak to you about Lubor.
Representation.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, let's get it.
Hey.
All true, I'm afraid.
I like it.
He'll never be man. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my
Well
lord,
then.
but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
Too late. I'm already involved. I'm a character.
I do everything in the game.
The
I hate these two more, Cypher says. I was not paying attention to what was happening in this quest.
Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded
Not only
pride.
were annoying before, but now they are scum.
Basically, the two dudes that we helped out differently. Now they're just trying to grab this guy out for.
Ah.
No, he can't.
The two men that rekindled.
Yeah. No. Those
No?
different people. We're in a different
Oh,
area. I know I keep warping like in different places.
Yeah,
and all the places start to blend in together. But no, I'm
Can't
somewhere else.
kill them yet.
Clive can't kill humans.
But he did.
Clive can't kill
He
humans.
killed
Clive
plenty of
can't
humans.
kill humans. Also, Cyber, is there a way for me to go ahead and play Ratchet dudes, Sly dudes, and Jack dudes without actually shelling out a PS3? And if there is, please do tell me. And I hope that is a very cheap method. And by cheap, meaning I already own the console.
In the end, you'll see.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
You won't.
Now, I'll ask
And
another
your
question.
efforts would be better
The
spent
hell's the
elsewhere.
method?
Rosina would often
But it
tell
depends
me-
if
Never
your
mind.
piece can handle it. Okay. Never mind.
Fun.
Steel does not lie.
That was fun.
Fun.
What a fun conversation we had.
But first,
Oh.
do you legally own the game?
No.
Rather not
Anywho,
when you consider that her life was taken with a blade.
I don't own it. I only own the only one I own is just the Jack and
I
Daxter
do
Club.
not doubt that she was always
Okay,
true
what the hell
to
is the
herself
other
and
option?
what she believed in
Robbing it.
right
Gotcha.
to the end. So must
I
I
see
be.
what you get.
I must do
I'm
what
a
I know
kid.
to be right.
I was gonna say, is there a
and act
ha
on
ha
what
ha
others
ha?
might think of me.
PlayStation now. PlayStation no.
And now I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of
Isn't
villain.
that something you have to
so
pay
that
for?
The people of Dalamil have something to
Probably.
unite.
Yes, and it's
I
gonna be an
assume so.
auto no.
Only united can they hope to
I
stand
assume
against
so.
the threat that awaits them. I'll need to
You own
make
the
a
Ratchet and Clank
suitably
collection?
dramatic exit,
No,
of
it's the
course.
Jack and Daxter.
Go, Lubor.
No, I own the Jack
You're
and
the only
Dax
one who was ever
collection.
kind
And
to
yes,
us.
it's Sony's Game Pass.
All alone. Again.
Okay.
Trust me, little ones.
Is there a
It
free
is for the
trial?
best that I go.
Because if it's a free trial,
only
we
for the
might just
town,
go
but
ahead and just do a method
for
where
you,
I get the
too.
free trial and we bust down through all those games within a month.
These children need you.
Oh, is it? Oh, there
The
is?
least you can do is give
How
the
much
town
is
people a
how
chance
how
to
many
change their
how
minds.
many days is the
It would not
free
take
trial?
it,
14
Victor.
days.
It's over.
No, well, 2 weeks worth of playing the
So just
game
one day,
nonstop.
You're going to throw this town
Bro.
and these children to the wolves?
I mean,
Wait,
that's
did-
how that was with me with Katamari Damacy. Like it was a 7-day trial, and I went through the entire. Well,
Yeah, there are 3 games. There are 3 games or
Forget
4
it.
games for almost
Do what you will.
different one of them that we ain't getting through all of them in 14 days.
oh well.
We will get
Oh.
through one game.
What's with the all caps?
Of those available
Spells
to me,
wait. I don't like that
believe it's
wait.
the
That
best
wait
one.
usually means bad
Yes.
wait, not good wait.
But
I don't know if that's good
What?
weight or
They
bad.
don't have a free trial.
You got this
anymore?
game. Did you not get a 14-day free trial?
I have
Oh.
packing to do.
That's supposed to.
If there's
I mean,
anything
if
I
I
can do.
did, then it's already gone.
Anything.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's probably long gone by now.
Wait, is this supposed to be in the
Thank you.
case?
Yes.
In the case?
Well, I
actually
don't know
didn't
if
pay attention
it was in your box.
to- Oh.
I think it's long gone. It's a paper.
Does it expire? Because if it expired, then we're fucked.
I can believe it probably expired.
We'll go talk to a character and see what happens. Look, you make it sound like that. Look, the only damn thing that was in there was a freaking Final Fantasy 14 trial, which it didn't even matter to me. God, what the hell's happening?
Wait, it does
over
not
there?
expire?
Oh, it doesn't expire? You sure?
It
There's
was
a
a 30-day free trial to PS Plus.
Oh my god, Among Us!
Among Us.
I'm going the wrong way.
It's fine, we're just doing side quest.
Infinite side quest. Looks like I actually bought freaking potions again because we had like none
We'll be
before.
pleased to know that the
Let these two
negotiations
talk
are
as I go
progressing
get the
well.
box.
That is
Okay,
good news.
you go do that.
Yes.
As Cyber checks
Our
on
comrade
something.
in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to do. It's a huge undertaking moving this many
Okay, I
barrels
didn't
at
hear what you
once.
said, but I hear him
You
in the
could do me a
distance.
quick favor, could you?
All I heard was, yo, they got something. What did you say?
More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask Elle how long we have. until the
What,
bears
Cyber?
arrive.
You're saying wait.
Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
I don't know. PS Now is part of a PS Plus now, so do you have a PS Plus?
Oh, does it? Stupid ass boo boo console.
Oh, okay, you did hear that.
Yeah, I did hear that. I don't have my headphones off.
Oh.
What's happened?
Alright, so I said no, don't. Why?
They're saying twin sides.
Also, I can't find my box. It's somewhere. I can't really be asked to go look.
Let me check which tier has those has those games. Not really.
Tier? What the hell do you mean by tier? What is this tier? You just what? You can't just get the online and call it a day? Why you gotta get this stupid bougie ass tier list?
Something wrong.
Friggin' Crunchyroll.
Ronnie came to give me a message.
Crunchyroll.
The talks
The
with the
hell did I
Republican
put the
Army have
box
fallen
at?
through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak
There it is.
Consortium
Hold on.
instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
Oh, you found it?
No opportunity to make a counteroffer.
Their boxes, it's
Not
not
at all.
white, it's blue for some
close.
dumb reason. It confuses me.
What's happened?
Alright, here it is. It says
I saw Vonnie leaving. She
says
didn't look happy.
download the free trial from the
Good reason.
PlayStation Store.
How many days?
This is from Final Fantasy 14 Online.
Oh, it's for 14 online?
Yep.
Oh.
I thought we were the only ones to
Well,
face
Well,
the
rip.
About. They don't have anything in here
How
that
did the
says that.
consortium even find out about this?
It's not
Well,
so
pew.
surprising. They have ears all over
All
the
I got is the
Republic.
Heaven's Word thing.
This isn't over. The consortium
What
will
edition
have
did
to
you
sell
get?
these bearers eventually.
The
And at
basic
price they
bitch
pay,
edition.
Buyers will be few and far
The
between.
normal one.
I'm going to Randalar myself.
Sorry, which version was I supposed to get?
Alone.
Oh, did I fail to
Sure,
mention I
that's
did
wise.
not get no other
Are you
edition?
offering to view my body? How kind.
I all.
Meet me at the
It
Oh,
might be for
okay,
deluxe.
well, that was
Oh.
fun.
I'll send
Anyways,
an
moving
hour
on with
ahead and
life.
request a
That was fun.
You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is.
All that shit for
Even
nothing.
if I
That was a
fail to free
waste.
these bearers, there will be others.
Hey,
Someone
but it
needs to
was
prepare the
an
place to keep
adventure, I
any prowling
suppose.
beasts at bay.
No, it wasn't. It was not an adventure. What the hell are you
It was
talking
a small adventure.
about? As we play these side quests, man.
Look, we're not doing
Following
anything
orders
besides
till she
side
gets
quests,
back
so we're just
from-
being random.
from
I
meeting the
can't
Silver
wait to
Peak
get to
Consortium.
Star Wars, where I can go
They're
ahead
doing
and be
their
like,
best to undermine our scheme.
The Lego Star Wars, I'm assuming?
yeah.
No, she said it herself.
Well, that game better be muted.
Oh yeah, the song is gonna sadly be muted. But I will go ahead and like.
Is there like a option to
No,
turn
there-
down the music?
Yes, there is, but there is no option to have it be friendly. Okay, so if you get PlayStation Plus Platinum for a year, you can play.
It's what she wants now.
Uh,
If Elle's off fighting for the cause,
Well?
I should do my part too.
Hold on.
So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
Hold on.
I'll do my best.
okay.
And how much is premium?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Drum roll, please.
Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Well, I didn't want to drum roll for too long.
that's
Okay.
Man, that's hurt my hands.
Yeah, or well, my fingers rather. I'm using my fingers.
Don't do that.
18 for a month. 50 for 3 months.
What's happened?
120 for a year.
Well, I mean, that's a year, so it's not bad. 'Cause Nah, I'll do that when the loans
Whenever you
are
feel
paid
like it.
for. Loans are paid. Can't really do any of these stuff with some budget.
Yeah.
When are they gonna let us through?
So it's a premium thing that you need to give you all the classic PlayStation 3 games. Really, no, if we actually getting that, we can end up.
He suggests waiting for the holiday season. PS Plus gets sales.
Yo, that's cool. I hope the sale is like $15 for 3 months. Because then we can go.
I mean,
ahead
that
and
sounds
do-
like a big deal right there. It's like $15 for 3 months. Sure.
Yeah. Because if we do that, then we can go ahead and play the Jack and Daxter, the Ratchet and Clank.
And they
the
don't take
Sly
long to go through. For the most part. Most of the time, 80 for a year.
I don't need 80. I don't need 80. The hell's killed stacking? The hell's that?
Wait, what's kill stacking?
Oh, what are they doing? They kill stealing? Man?
Like, I stacked 5 years of it for 300 bucks. Holy jeez.
Why'd you do that?
Why did you do that?
Oh, I will.
I mean, did you not hear howling?
I did. I didn't think they were gonna actually fall.
Ah.
I literally thought that. Hey, get back here!
So basically, free games, it pays itself.
I just want to play the games. Even though, oh, by the way, I didn't mention this, but the Jack and Daxter thing, you know that glitch that happened with the final boss with his face? Yeah, it also happened with the person I was watching as well. Apparently,
Wait, really?
Yeah, apparently the PlayStation 3 version has that bug where it just makes Core's face all bad. I don't understand.
It's common, Cyber says.
Yeah. Speaking of Jack and Daxter, yo, checkpoint system in that game is ass in Jack 2.
Oh, and Jack 2. Okay, I was gonna say which one.
I love when I was watching the guy. He says like, you know, you gotta put there's like the checkpoints at the beginning of the thing, and that's it. That's the only checkpoint. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Alrighty, Cyber BRB.
Arranged to speak with the
I'm gonna
consortium.
do some research on why Daxter is the best hustle.
You wish to consult with me?
I did.
Actually, which one do you prefer out of the three? Jack, Sly, or
Oh, I'm biased, so Jack.
Okay. That answers my question. I'm like, wait, that's a dumb question.
I never grew up with the two others. I literally only played one game of Ratchet and Clank, which was the first game, and then I went to Up Your Arsenal, which was a multiplayer game, which got me into figuring out how to put my PlayStation 2 on online, which was such a amazing thing to figure out. But holy crap. The rooms in those things were so phenomenal. It's like 14 players killing them left and right. It's like, take that, get that. They weren't trash talking. And I got into it with Xbox 360. And I heard the N-word a bunch of times.
What are your thoughts on the shift in tone from Jack 1 to Jack 2?
Oh, I found it fine. My only issue with it is that the missions were very, hey, you like going here, you like going there, you like going there, you like going there. Let's say this, Jack 2 was basically the first game that actually made me break the controller. I was just that frustrated with the game.
I just remember, I don't know exactly, but I just remember like a mission that you did, and you just kept going back and forth with the flying car or something, or you can't crash it. I don't know why. I just kind of vaguely remember something like that.
Basically, majority. You saying that makes no sense because that's like literally all the missions.
It's like flying. It's just the flying part of it.
It's just the whole game.
It's just like you can crash to anybody at any moment.
And hey, you have to ride in the bottom to actually progress with the game faster because if you ride at the top, everybody for some reason drive like
they will take the high ground.
Yeah, they take the freaking high ground and then you crash and blow up and you die and it's like
wasn't there like a race you had to do during that, but we also had to try to avoid police or something? I don't know.
And the only race I can think of is Arrow, who you had to race him to get to the end, or else he'll take your beloved Kira away who is actually voiced by the same person who voices that one character in Digimon, the ones with the vines. Don't remember her name, but I think it's Palmon, whatever, the one that turned into the cactus with fisting glove.
Really?
But yeah, but then she sadly gets replaced by Tara Strong in Jack 3.
I entertained the consortium.
And it's funny too that happens because in Jack 3, Kira barely fucking talks.
Oh yeah, I do remember that a little bit. It's like, yeah, you're right. Like she barely talks.
Like Kira gets replaced with Tara Strong. Barely is used.
But Tara Strong barely talks.
Seem is voiced by Tara Strong though. And she gets more dialogue than freaking Kira though. It's kind of that's why I was like, Wait a minute, why is Kira barely talking? I was like, oh, whatever. Could only pay Tira
We
Strong
hired
so
Tara
much
Strong, but we don't have her speak as much lines.
for one character specifically.
Like, you guys hired a big actress, but yeah, you didn't let her, like, speak a whole ton.
And that's the reason.
Thank you, Clive.
Out of 3, which one do you
I'll
prefer?
gather some men and join you there. Just
3.
3?
make sure he's safe.
It goes from 1, 3, and 2. 2 is last, mainly because as much as I love it, it does have some janky ass issues. 1 I like because it's basically a collectathon, and 3 I like because it ends up fixing every problem I have with 2 for the most part. There are still some frustrating missions, but it's not as bad as in Jack 2, where all the missions is drive me here, drive over here, drive here, you exploded. You hear that song constantly. That's a fun song.
I think I just
hear.
prefer the environment in 2.
Good God. What are you talking about? The environment in 2 is the same thing as in 1. It's just destroyed in 3. It's
Well,
just
it's more
destroyed
like
in
in that city area, from what I remember.
Well, you go back to the city, but it's kind of like right halfway.
No, I don't really quite remember all of it.
Damn, son, you don't remember 3?
I mean, I remember 3 as just being at some sort of desert.
Oh yeah, you got banned.
That's all. That's all I remember.
Jack 3 made no sense because, I mean, okay, I shouldn't say it made no sense. It's just that the villain in the game was basically a dickhead that you fought in Jack 2, who decided to kamikaze himself into Dark Eco, so it was his own damn fault. And then, for whatever reason, he comes back as some mechanical being, and then he's working with these beings called the Dark Makers, who are the people who used to be precursors, but they got induced with a lot of Dark Eco, so then they come back and try to destroy
I was
it.
introduced in 2 or 3.
3. The Dark Makers are the main antagonists in 3. Well, Arrow and the Dark Makers are the main antagonists in 3. While Core is the main antagonist in 2, and Maya and that other dude and Gaul are the main antagonists in 3. Gaul's reasoning was basically trying to harness the Dark Eco so he can go ahead and use it for himself.
What's the situation?
To, showcase that Dark Eco can be used for evil and stuff. Core wanted the Dark Eco, wanted Eco, I should say, not Dark Eco. He wanted Eco so his metalheads can basically rule over Haven City. And the Dark Makers just wanted to conquer the planet.
Expanding on that and ruling.
And that's how we found out that the thing that Daxter turned into is actually a precursor.
But the whole area is flooded with ether.
Find fucking hilarious.
Just have to pray makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that.
They gave him pants
with me.
And then his girlfriend got Give him a happy ending.
That's always nice.
I mean, his girlfriend was human. I had to give him something. And then you also found out that you found out the spoiler for Jack, which I did like. I found that shocking too when I first found out that. I'm not gonna say it because it actually is amazing.
I think it's funny too because I think that thought just came into my head. I'm like, wait, I was about to say, but you said spoiler. I'm like, okay, never mind. I was just hush hush.
Nope, that's myself.
Okay.
You want to find out?
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, it's a very big one.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I think I'm starting to remember what it is. Like I said, it's been a long time, but I think I do remember.
You remember.
That's some nice water, by the way.
Yeah, I know. For a world that's desolate and dank and mean, they got some very nice water, which is weird.
Water's all which you can't really walk on.
Clive doesn't want to get his boots wet.
No, sometimes you need to clean your boots. Clive, come on, that's some nice looking water. But yet again, maybe you don't want to dirty the water, so maybe that's fine.
Yes, that's the reason.
That's always the one big thing for me in games, like, the water must be pretty.
What if it's not?
Well, then it's whatever. But it's like, if the water's pretty, then that's a plus.
The water is not pretty. I riot.
It's gotta be that good sunshine water. What's up?
Just as I love the Bahamut thing, it
Mhm.
takes way too long to do. Or so it kind of gets my ass kicked for them. Oh, hey, well, I just
Gotta keep on moving.
I got dangerous air. I'm about to fight something. Oh no.
I mean, there's some weird mist around here, so that's kind of suspicious.
These creatures have already turned.
Damn it.
I always keep forgetting this is the battle theme, but I always hear the da 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 as the theme. Like, wait, that's not the actual theme, that's just the mid-boss theme.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of the same with that one pretty music, but I always associate it as a hang-up, even though it's not. Oh.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
I'm sorry, dragon.
Yeah, okay. Speaking of Durgan.
Like it's found me.
Hey, speaking of this song. I mention it, and it comes.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
This song.
I don't really care about this song. It's just very memorable, that's all. I just make fun of it because it's very repetitive. I'm not saying I hate it, it's just that it's just repetitive is all. I like how you just said like a dragon. I'm like, I remember the NPCs gonna say something about a dragon. I was gonna say dragon.
You didn't say anything.
Well, because you were kind of talking about, you know, Jack Daxter earlier. I like how most of these fights that you do now is mostly just you and Torgo, but it's never like, you know, with the others. It's usually just you and your dog.
It's weird because they're always, you can never take them on these side quests. But then again, I'm not entirely sure if you can or not.
I don't know. I guess that's one thing that kind of feels a little bit, like, a lot different from your typical Final Fantasy is that you don't necessarily have a party.
No.
Like, it's usually just you and the dog.
Like, and all, like, we haven't reached it yet to, like, be able to really criticize the game even further on.
Right.
But there can be, like, some stuff that is, like, obviously missing from this game compared to
Yeah.
Final Fantasy games. Like,
Yeah, that's one thing I do.
The Imperial thing is what it is, like, you know, that's a typical Final Fantasy trope. But there's also, like, some other stuff that is missing from this game that is, like, the grand staple of Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Like we do have a quote-unquote party, but half the time they're not in the party. So it's like more so like a yes and no, you do have a party in this game.
The parties exist if you need.
They exist, but it's up to them if they want to join you. And most of the time they don't. Usually they're just vibing and or doing their own thing. And most of the time we just Scooby-Doo it and we split up. I saw Torgold went to Fenrir mode.
Actually, happy. I do like that you can rage cancel.
Oh, you can.
Basically, stop the animation thing from happening.
Oh, I'm assuming that yellow meter is your icon mode.
Yeah, my living right.
Yeah. Like the amount of time that you can keep this up. Uh oh, Dragon Dance. Isn't that a Mun move, or am I thinking of something else?
Yep.
Dragon Dance?
Yep, increases your attack.
Oh. Attack from prayer, with some mango. Yeah, research for you, Nick. Ooh. Oh, so you got some mango? I like raw mangoes. Like, I don't like mango flavored things, but I like raw mangoes. Good news and bad news. Which do you want to know first?
Well, bad news, I can go ahead and get it out of the way.
Alright, bad news it is. Oh, they are raw? Nice. I like raw mangoes. So I checked for PS Plus sales. Uh-oh.
They no longer do. You're out of luck.
Oh no. And Durgan defeated. Issue. The only sales for those are for the PS Plus Essentials, which lack the cloud gaming, aka PS Now. Now for the good news.
Oh.
Well,
damn.
well, this is not good news. This is the bad news that this guy is, yeah.
Think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore.
That sucks.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
No, please don't get involved with this.
And so will you.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Oh.
I expected his ass to go out like that, and it was a
Yeah.
cycle of all things, and they helped us. Main
Yeah.
Story. Damn.
Sheesh. I mean, better fate than a zombie, but tragic no less. Yeah. And this is a side quest, by the way, isn't it?
Well, you know how these side quests are. They kind of sometimes end up making the actual about making them main quests.
Sometime later.
Kind of feels like it. Feels like a main quest, doesn't it?
It does.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
Side quests.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now
No,
he's
these
gone.
are the last few side quests before we go.
Because I sent him to that
to be
place
honest, I don't know what the hell is
against
gonna
his
happen
will.
when we defeat Odin. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like
no
just
idea.
After defeating Odin, this Ultima
was
just
ready to
shows
do
up and say,
whatever
"Hey,
it
what
took
up?"
to show you he could
Slaps us
stand
in
on
the
his own.
Pop,
That you would
we
finally
should
be free to live
kick
your
our
own
butt
life.
again for the third time.
To live my own life.
Yeah, toast to Theodore.
He
Man,
never
it's gonna
could come
suck
to
when you
terms
replay
with
the game
choice
again.
I
He's
made.
there, and it's like, "Fuck, I know what happens to you." Now.
What is gonna happen?
I wish I could save you, my dude,
You once
but I
told me
can't.
Theo was the first
We
bearer you
can't.
ever
It's
helped.
called not doing the quest. Can't die if I don't do the quest. Tabs forehead.
We grew up in
But what happens
Canada.
if they still die either way,
formed
like
one of the
towards
great
the
trading
end
houses.
of the game?
Don't know that
And
yet.
I was chosen to inherit the family business.
Like that's one thing I kind of
I
wonder
helped
is
my
like if you
father
don't
set
do
the
their side
figures
quests and they're
settled.
still alive,
Theo.
well, they still die regardless, but later on.
That I don't
While I
know.
studied the art of
Usually
commerce,
that's usually stuff from
played
like
soldiers instead.
other type of video games where there's like a
Late
limit
bloomer.
inside. There's like a limited
More
time
ways
for
than
side
one.
quests is where
For
don't do
unlike
it. Something
most
stupid.
bears,
It's
Yeah.
like you're
Wasn't considered
changing
15th
the
century
timeline, the fate of the
Parents tried to
timelines. Like
drive him
there's
out
you
of
know
the
there's
house and
routes
into
in
the
the
care of the
timeline or
constables.
whatever. It's like, oh, you avoided this,
But before they
but
could,
there's something much further ahead that will be a danger, another danger for you later on that could cause death.
Chrono Trigger in a nutshell.
Devotion to the cause of freeing others
Every
like
time we
you.
keep
Like
thinking we
it's
found
like
the
that's
plot
nice you
point.
avoided that, but you're kind of prolonging it,
Every time we keep
and
thinking we
and
found
it's
the
gonna be
plot.
He
worse.
wanted to free you from what he called your
Like every time we
bonds.
keep finding the plot to
Just as you
lawful,
freed him
we
from his.
keep fucking up.
I would be lying if I said I had not
You did some
wondered
math.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
I
yeah, what's the
love
good
me
news?
some math.
how much easier
Yeah.
my life might have been if I had allowed.
Like I know
Theo
you're
to
kind of holding off
protect
on
me
the
and
good news
devoted
during that
myself
part,
to
but
the
yeah,
family
what's the good
business
news?
instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than position or reputation.
Assuming on the game, 1 month of PS Plus Premium should be enough to play the old PS2 collection as you mentioned.
And the fact that
Well,
I'd
at
make
least
the
for
same
Sly and
choice again
Ratchet.
in a heartbeat.
not for Jack.
He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself. That he had always been grateful to you for saving him. And that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together. And you always would have.
No, it doesn't. Like, and I was thinking that too. It's like I think you could probably do it as long as you're consistent with the game.
And nothing happens on your end.
Yeah.
Oh, Theo.
I gotta go to my sister's. Goodbye. Oh no.
Well, I don't see that anytime soon at the moment. Now, November, December, however, yeah, that's like a no-go.
Oh, Ether. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Never mind. Then.
Oh.
We never gonna do it until they remake the games.
I'm staying here at the
Well.
Crimson Caravans to continue our work.
You mean to tell me
We
they
can
got
make a
that
difference
PlayStation
here.
Network nonsense,
We can
that
help
that
people.
that
Save
Nintendo
them.
Switch Online
I need
nonsense
nothing
going
more
on?
from life than that. So I'll
I only
carry
got
on
one
doing
ether.
what
I
we
only
do.
got one long boy
ensuring
Ethernet
that
cable.
goods,
It's the one that's
people,
right on my.
Bearers get where they need to be.
Hell, you want me to connect on?
Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always
No, not
do.
really, but you will use
And to Theo's,
Discord.
Fuck you.
Wherever he is.
Discord?
This is the life I have
Well, I'm
chosen.
confused. Why Discord?
I have
The life I
Discord.
will always choose.
Discord doesn't take that much.
I've made a choice of my own.
Still playing
Continue
Genshin
helping you
Impact,
however I can.
and it doesn't lag.
Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive.
All right.
Let's go
tell
on
you.
together then.
The streaming of a game and Twitch may take a what?
Yeah, I streamed Genshin and did this.
Once you did.
Once, and I didn't bother to do it again because the dialogue was just as long.
There's too much dialogue.
You guys don't want to sit here and be mashing the X button. Yeah, I played Genshin Impacto. Ran fine.
Forget it that you can do that without Ethernet.
Show you Genshin Impacto. Sexy. Not all character. No money at all.
Are you okay?
I know is I'm just waiting for the fucking Hydro Archon. Oh, okay, it's that quest. That means I can go back to actual work. That means we are actually done with side quests until the game.
Are we actually done with side quests?
Yes, honey, we are done with side quests.
We are? What?
Yes, we are actually. I can't
believe
it too.
Why is Waifu Wednesday trending? What the heck is Waifu Wednesday? Is that a new day that everybody just started to make up now?
I don't know. Some of them kind of are just showing actual women. Some of them are not, and I'm very confused. I don't really know what's happening. Some people are expressing their waifu.
People make up weird days for, you know, the different times of days of the week.
The man
himself. As long as they're not hurting anybody,
just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's usually my MO with
but none of this would have been possible without
ain't hurting nobody. I can do what I want. Horny.
You remember Carlos? We'll be using his level work for the grip.
Stop you.
Is this story?
Meanwhile, we'll be tempered in a fire,
Oh.
burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. Whetstone from the Outer Isles. That'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented.
Yes, I have the other way. Just stream on Jack and Dexter as natively on PS4.
Led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk to the thing's finished, yeah? Right.
Wait, y'all gonna make? Wait, what y'all doing?
I don't know. They're blacksmiths.
Gonna show your blacksmithing skills?
Wow, that was perfectly timed.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Ooh, that looks kind of cool.
Is that?
That looks like a cool sword.
Sword to end all.
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
Wait. Hold up.
Quite something.
What did we do?
Trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this
Oh
make
my
you the
God.
greatest craftsman alive then?
This.
What?
This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up.
Did we make an ultimate weapon or something?
Oh, to get? Okay, so this is one of the components for it.
Sultan and I got talking
We
on the long
need
road back
one
from
Ragnarok,
Everest.
one Arturance of Creation, and 3 ultimate weapons. What?
Whoa, okay, never mind.
No, that's one of the components, though.
For the ultimate weapon?
That's a weapon I'd like to see.
Yeah, with them saying something better.
You leave this list with me.
Oh.
Holy bacaboli.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you
Oh my
start on
god,
the next,
we're forging an
fancy
actual
raising a cup
relic
to
weapon from
friendship
Final Fantasy 14.
It's time to do it.
We can't because I don't know where the other components are at.
It's probably
We also
later on,
need-
hopefully.
Yeah, it's probably like, it sounds like a later on type of thing.
Vulcan's boys are on their way.
But the Ragnarok is one of the pieces that we need.
Interesting.
Also, if that picture is correct, I think the ultimate weapon actually looks like Cloud's. That's cool.
Ooh.
Hey man, no, it's called Blacksmith Blues 4. If the last quest is called Blacksmith Blues 7, I'm going to laugh.
Meh. That'd be a nice reference. Got our Damarung recipe unlocked.
Hold on.
thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend of me, Clive. The best.
No problem, my guy.
So, what'll it be?
Okay, let me see. This is craft, and this is okay, so I'm going to just auto-assume that it is side quests that we need to do.
Maybe that'll be later on.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's... Hold
That's
on.
the one that got unlocked.
No, it's not. The
This is
Ragnarok
the
is
God
the Ragnarok is what. Oh yeah, well yeah, this is what got unlocked.
Yeah, that's what got unlocked. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. That is the Ragnarok. Wait, can you make another Ragnarok, or is it going by stages in this sort of regard? The Ragnarok was forged by the mark of war of the gods. The gutters, whatever, meaning twilight of the gods, was forged to mark the fell of those self-same deities. Might be a... Let's see what happens, because we need like two other golden type items we haven't gotten yet, and one purple item with primitive battle horn. Haven't found yet, because I don't know what enemy ends up even having that. Army probably thinks it's from some very, very annoying ass monster. All I know is that we got ourselves a new ass weapon, and it's gonna clap something. I boosted this.
That's actually pretty good.
Fine.
I don't know what the ultimate weapon. Progress.
Yeah. Yep, I see a side quest.
Not a side quest. Added quest.
Added quest. But is that still a side quest though?
Yes, it's.
Okay, I was gonna say, they're still green.
We complete. Good. I'm glad we got ourselves a new sword. Now we're gonna beat the shit.
It did look cool though. I was like, ooh. Like I like the hilt of it.
Beat the hell out of Odin.
How was she?
Yo, what up?
And complete my quest.
Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Say it like
so, is it good news or bad?
Handle O.
Take the.
Good, thankfully. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Blimmin' million.
Oh, never mind. We ain't getting this weapon.
Wait, why?
That weapon's a new game plus. That was fun.
Oh. Well then.
We're not getting it at all. That's a new game plus weapon. That was fun. I just had to slightly check just to see. It's like, okay, so it's not a weapon. That's.
So we wasted our time.
No, we didn't. We still got a badass weapon.
We still got a good weapon out of it.
It's just that we can't get the
weapon.
We just can't get the best weapon. Well, to be fair, I kind of understand why it's probably not because remember, as I stated before, New Game Plus actually changes certain things in the game in terms of enemy placements.
Right.
So you'll probably get a better chance of obtaining those materials from those guys rather than getting it from the normal game.
Well, I mean, you'll be playing this game again on your own time anyways.
Hell yeah, and I'm gonna play it in Japanese just so I can hear how it plays in that Japanese language.
And relive people's death again.
The Telemon furnace was just what we needed to perfect it.
I mean, dude, there are so many deaths in this game.
Nobody dies in this game. Damn. Everybody lives. Every single character is alive. And it's just alive. Sid, alive. Kupka, alive. Dario, he's definitely alive. Sid better give us a Dragon Ball Z moment where he shows up and basically ends up,
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Dario's alive. I'm probably getting that dude's name wrong. His name's not Dario.
Start with a D, I think.
I know it's a D, but I don't remember the dude's name.
Quite ingenious.
Kind of bad.
Thank you,
Awful.
I mean, there's a lot of names in this game.
Yeah, the only ones I know is Jill, Clive, Joshua, normal names.
Normal names, Sidolphus. Benedicta, Kupka.
Okay, when you say those names, those don't sound like actual names. Those sound like
I mean, they're not. Who the heck is named Kupka?
Hold on, wait. You got Barnabas. You got Kupka. You
got Otto.
Benedicta. And you
got Gav.
And you got Gav.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
No, Gav can be an actual name. Like Gavin.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Gavin.
Otto is also a name. Why'd you say Otto?
I don't know. I'm just naming characters that I do remember their names.
Oh, you're supposed to name the weird ones.
Okay.
Otto is a normal name.
Uncle.
Wait, hold on. Are all the good guys have with 2 Ds? 2 Ds nuts. Anyways.
Oh, jeez.
No, the uncle has a name.
He's a Byron. It started with a B. A Brian or Byron.
Quiet you. Story time.
Okay.
How are you feeling, Joshua? Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Let me get this right. Cats are called curls, but the mouse is just still a mouse. Okay.
His dominance that day.
Yes.
And that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Look at the prince. What the hell is he doing back home?
Yeah. Meanwhile, to the Crystalline Dominion. Yeah, Dion. That's his name, Dion.
Oh, Dion is
Nameless slum.
Oh, I thought his name was Dario. I'm naming him wrong.
Cyber remembers at least.
Get up. I don't remember the dude's name.
Bro gave him a new name. Oh, Dion, you don't look so good.
Now I don't remember your name. I doubt you can Dragon up again, dude. Patched you up.
Yeah. I mean, he was by himself in the rubble, and I'm like, my dude, what are you doing?
What is this place?
Oh, a little girl helped him out.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, there she is.
Don't move.
I get a gun.
Oh no!
Bang.
I'm a threat to you, don't move! Good thing they cover his nipples, otherwise we would go to AO instead of M.
What, you don't
Wait, AO?
What, you don't want to see his dragon nips? Shoot some mega flares.
Oh, it does only. Okay, the O is for only. Okay.
It's fresh from the well.
It's not tap water.
Oh, yeah, it's from the well.
It's not tap water like in McDonald's.
How does tap water works? There's no faucet in this game.
Good.
In this era, I should
fresh
say.
from the well.
Shit in there. Dion's workout routine.
Oh, are those lanterns for those that passed? Because I can believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper
That,
place.
yep, that's what they are. That's a Japanese thing.
I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Oh, shooting. I know you Japanese. Chill out.
It's plain obvious.
Let the game it's doing. girl's independent.
Maybe her parents passed away. Maybe she's the only one supporting herself.
Shadows. Was it you
Yep.
who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread.
Wait a minute.
Forgive me.
Never mind.
I
was gonna
What?
say, is that the girl that was
know.
trying to sell
Well, I
stuff to
couldn't
Jill,
just
but
leave you
Jill
lying
didn't have
there.
any money and she just went off?
I don't know. Yes? Wait.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Wait.
The girl, okay, so
I'm surprised you remember that.
well, because she looked too important.
You're going now.
Also, because she mentioned something about selling stuff, and I'm like, that sounds like the same girl that was trying to sell something to
Jill.
Thanks to
Jill.
you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Yeah, sure, why the hell not, kid? I ain't got nowhere else to go. She's alright.
She's Leviathan.
Not fuck. Get out. It's a Sakura.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Evil moon. Not that moon. The moon that's red.
Oh, the red part.
I'm
The
telling you,
red dot.
that red moon is gonna come down and be evil.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you.
Archer, nobody's
You
gonna listen to
will
you. Stop
take your
trying.
medicine.
Yeah.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Hiya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk
I really
to Karen
hope,
about
like,
supplies for the journey.
after doing all those
They
side
might not be
quests,
easy
they
to come
just
by,
don't give us like 5 more. I'll be like, bro, come on.
God, man. I just want to get to the plot. Let us go through the story.
Take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, we're aware.
Don't worry, he'll fuse with Dion and they'll become gay Phoenix and Bahamut lovers, and then we'll go about our
Oh man,
business.
he dumped the other guy?
That guy's dead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was thinking, like, wait a minute, isn't he dead?
I was gonna say, it's like, that guy's
He dumped and dead.
That guy's fucking go, god damn it!
And gave me like, what? You want 20 more side quests?
Hold on. I can't get that right now. I just saw the little green dot, man.
No! Ultima's watching.
Yeah, Ultima's watching, alright.
Oh god, he got one!
Oh my god.
Been a year
please.
since Sakurai made a YouTube channel? Has it really been a year?
Oh my god, it's just one.
This was Ultima's goal, to keep us at bay with side quests.
These are basically like the after the
Like thank you notes?
missions. No, these are like the after mission. Like after you finish the
Oh.
mission, they always give you better.
Basically like a little afterthought thing.
And that's why you kind of see this. I regret that both of you and the lump had to get all entangled up. the sorted pass, but thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put arrest matters that too long fester. And with that finally done, might be I can sit back in the world of yours you're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good. I didn't like that they give you like these after these.
Yeah, it's like a little thank you / after note that they give you after side quest.
Good, because they never really actually thank you in public because they too damn shy. Anyways, where the hell's that side quest at? And please tell me that it's not. Hold on. Hold on.
August 23rd, Sakurai began teaching us. Oh, has it really been a year? I feel like he made that, this year, but okay. Well, happy 1 year to Sakurai, I suppose.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Self-determination.
No more side quests.
No. Final Fantasy 14. Except unlike Final Fantasy 14, I'm actually going to do all the side quests, unlike in 14, where I don't do all the side quests, only do the important ones. Because I am not going to be that person that does every fucking side quest in every expansion. Do you know how many side quests they have up in that thing? My freaking map is filled with measles, chicken pox, and a bunch of other crap on the map. It's so cluttered. Maybe one day, if I'm really truly bored, I got nothing to do, I'll probably do the side quests. The majority of it's just gonna be just skipping and tapping on the button constantly. No, because I'm already in a free company already. And not only that, my free company has been disjointed.
Can I help you, Sid?
Yeah.
Because we all busy. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing about growing up. As you grow up, you get busy and busier. This is why I stream video games rather than
when she heard what the mission
streaming,
was,
trying to play them single-handedly.
herself.
Usually it depends on the game. Like Tears of the Kingdom, I can play with it on or off stream.
Yeah.
This I'll play once I've finally beaten it.
Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate
I think that's
from the
probably it,
Dragon's
because
area
there's
were
like some
keen to
games I
talk about
really
their
just can't go
imprisonment
back to unless I'm
and about their captor.
Unless you're in the mood for them.
Yeah, unless I'm really in the mood.
By the beastmen. I'll go and
I
find
might
her.
not go back to 16
She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
fast, because
If she's not
fortunately
moved on
Tears of the
already,
Kingdom did
yeah.
burn me out when I ended up doing
I
that
hope
by
everything's
accident.
alright.
I was pretty sort of keen and far.
Why would Doris insist on going alone?
Careful.
Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Oh yeah, Sakurai did post, it's been 1 year. Oh. It really didn't feel like it was a year.
That's because you haven't been with Sakura's video.
Oh no, I watched all of his video. It's just that it didn't feel like it was a year.
And I kind of felt like that he made it this year, not so much at last year.
Yeah, right? It felt like he just made it this year.
Oh, weird.
It does.
The world seems to be changing
They're not
so
the first.
fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than...
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin?
It doesn't still hurt, does it? It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across
Hopefully
the
this will be
region
the
and
last
is looking
side
to
quest
smuggle
for
them
now.
back to Sanbreque. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself
Oh, here was-
an escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Was that supposed to be a mid-cuff laughter?
I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Oh, you mean when I'm done beating their asses? Because that's really what's gonna happen. Like,
I mean, that's what you always do.
Ow, rude.
What? Is it true? I've always beaten up people.
I have better
Those.
tact than beating up people. Gee, I sometimes slay Durgans.
Something you just put dirt in their eyes?
No. If I was Titan, then I'd be putting dirt in their eye. Literally taking a giant friggin' floor and just tossing it at them. That's the whole concept of dirt in your eye to a whole new level.
Might as well just put the whole ground in their face.
That's literally what Earth and Fury does. There's a whole table. And the floor is the table.
The floor is the table? What?
The floor is the table.
Floor is lava.
Huh. Well, you can go here.
Well, I say we go that way.
Ah, we are.
Shallop Rock.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh,
yes, ma'am.
But before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
Well then.
Y'all don't know who I am, do you?
I am Clive. Hear me roar. Wait, is she on the sideline there? Oh no, she's right there.
What the? You do that?
I was to say, yeah, just kill them.
Wait, who's the?
I saw a caster.
Hey.
Like, oh shit, they noticed me.
Wait, am I literally by myself with Torno this fucking
I believe so. You know how I said that you have a party, but yes and no?
Remember? How's that going along now?
I know, right? Like they'll decide if they want to join you or not. In this case, no.
Oh no, there's Torno right there.
Oh, really hard to notice sometimes.
A wolf.
It's hard to notice when he's not in Fenrir mode.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about game dubbing that you've learned? For me, I was shocked with how much writing game devs had to do with the proposal, programming document, graphic design document, gameplay document, and many more documents. Made me appreciate the craft even more. I mean, I don't know what their thing about game deving themselves. I guess it's more sort of organization in a way. I like when game devs are organized about that.
I like when game devs have to basically figure out how to end up making their games work and how they're supposed to go ahead and make a story that
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men.
Yeah.
I'm not the sort.
I'm also just interested in how they make gameplay designs work. Like how
do with me as you wish.
Like I still love that the reason as to why Clive could turn to Ifris, because Yoshi P was basically in an area where there was like loads of people, and he was wondering what if I could just turn into Ifrit just to clear the group the crowd away, and that's how this guy's created.
Oh, actually, I got one. I'm more so like, making visual effects like pop out more.
I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner.
Like, for example, like in Smash Brothers, like when you hit somebody, you see like little visual effects and how they do it. I kind of like that, especially with the contrast and colors. I'm like, ooh, that pop out more.
And I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible. Surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
I'm gonna come back and knife us in the back.
Yep. Or if not, knife her.
I am not the killer she wanted me to be.
Or she probably does nothing.
And she
That'd be nice too.
has friends in high places.
You know, it's best to just leave it alone.
Does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Good that she's supposed to look old, but puffy cheeks and gray hair doesn't do it, as she still looks young and very uncanny.
Well, she's gone now. She can't hurt you.
She'd head back to the high mind at ease.
Her canny face can't hurt you. Got it.
She's gone, don't worry. Sometime later.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Quest complete.
Self-determination.
Admiring the railing there, Jill?
Yeah, she is just right there.
Karen says she'll provide what she can for our voyage to Ash, and has even agreed to forgo payment. Until our return, that is.
Okay, so we still have to pay when we come back. Gotcha.
Come back.
That's all good.
Let's buy some potions first, because...
We gotta prepare ourselves for who knows what's gonna happen.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
No, we don't need a story, ma'am. We've been through many stories in this session. We don't need another one.
You see, there was a time when I weren't too
oh my God, Karen! Karen, you're being a Karen!
Paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me...
Oh my God!
I always went for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies. Stabbed my every client in the back.
I just wanted to buy
myself
some
the
potions.
most hated woman in the
We don't.
But then one day...
You know, usually it's the other way around, where the customer tells the story and the employee is just doing their job. No, it's the other way around. The employee telling their story while the customer's like, I just want to leave.
On the condition I sold to him and his
Yes,
alone.
Roxa, shut up.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. and I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find herself the richest dam in the twins.
Is that your
yeah, that's what I was just saying. Her impersonating
Sid. I emptied the
Sid.
stores that day and moved into the Hardaway proper. And the rest,
Yo,
as
Blu-ray
they
is no
say,
longer called
is
Blu-ray. They're
ancient
called
bloody
Ultra
history.
HD Blu-ray.
Years on, and I'm still not
totally
the
So you're gonna somehow get another side quest? I hope
for lack
not.
of trying, mind.
No,
Like,
this seems like a hidden thing that you could probably end up missing if you don't go back to talk
You've
to
all
her.
shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
When was the last time we talked to her?
You go messing it
Took
all
some dude's eye out.
up, or you'll have
Okay,
no
maybe this was
answer
the after thing you get when you complete that side quest?
She already gave me a letter though.
I don't know.
I wanted to buy some stuff.
No more. Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna talk again. I'm like, stop.
Like I just wanted to buy some stuff.
Allow me to tell you about my pain, bro. We just want to buy crap.
Limit break generation. 3% when taking damage. Increases limit break generation amount 6% when taking damage. I don't like getting hit.
No one does.
You'll not find a better price than that.
You like me doing some damage. Here's some songs. Oh, because there's.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Oh, don't tell me we've run out.
Anybody else that has stories to tell?
I hope that when we talk to Vivian here, she's not gonna say, "Hey, Clive," or Mid will tell us, "Hey, Clive, I need you to go after this."
I need you to get some materials.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive.
Random cat NPC.
Looking for cheese? Why?
Prodigy.
Why
there
cheese?
was, I mean, in 15, there was a cat NPC that you did have to feed food for.
Were they looking for cheese?
No, they were looking for fish. What? They were hungry.
Then why not ask me if you can look in one of
Hell,
her
they need
Wait, why
cheese
cheese?
for? Yeah, why cheese? Cats are not favorable for cheese, but okay.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need
And why did you say
place to
cheese?
land.
What?
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne.
So you
If
mean
there
he by
is
himself? He
anywhere
ain't got
safe
no
to
friends.
You won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me. and it's
Oh,
over.
damn.
Understood.
Got it.
Alright, time for our
Alright,
next.
over.
Okay. Yep. Alright, next objective.
Barnabas Thom, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every
even Odin
court,
has
parlor,
chest.
and drinking hole. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time.
Yeah, because he doesn't look old at all.
No, he doesn't. Like 40 years. I'm like, that dude should look like he aged.
Doesn't look like he aged. It looks like he's still freaking the same age as he was when he started slicing dudes.
Look like he's in his upper 20s, young 30s.
Still kicking ass.
So how
I would like to say that the
precisely
icon
havoc
probably
they
doesn't
wreak
make you
serves
age as fast,
Walloon
but that's a fucking lie.
I mean, clearly Joshua aged.
Yeah, exactly.
If the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then
And
one
clearly
thing
so did
is
Jill and
certain.
Clive.
Waloed has achieved the impossible and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike.
Oh, so they got everything over.
Sheesh.
I guess there's a reason as to why out of all the islands, that was the cut-off island.
Cut off from society.
Has already been lost to the blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely
Yeah, fiercely guarded. Sheesh.
And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment and dash it against the rocks the next.
Ew.
But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a dead gentleman might put ashore.
If only there was someone.
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said.
Actually, if you can do that, not
If a
everything
few
else.
morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of
You're
your
like me, basically giving an answer, giving a yes answer, like 2-page paragraph. Like, just say yes, jeez.
Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Look, Clyde, I know how to kill Ultima. How? We kick him in the balls. Ooh.
God, it's that easy, huh?
I didn't know it was that easy. Why would I think that? He never wears any clothes, Clive. We need to kick him in the nuts. What if he doesn't?
Don't you think that's not very manly to do?
I don't think Ultima is a man. He's an abomination that needs to be stopped. Gender is the least of our troubles, Clive. We need to kill this dude.
Clive, you must listen to
He's
this.
not wearing clothes.
Oh, wait.
Do you recall when we spoke before?
Oh, the balls, Clive. Oh, kick the balls. It's the only way.
And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
Oh, this should be good.
My quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me.
It tells you to kick his balls.
I believe I know where to find
Kick
a more
Ultima balls.
example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus?
Balls of Ultima.
Not. There was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
Alright, but here's the thing. You're banned from turning into your damn bird form again, because if you turn into it again, you're gonna probably friggin' die, dude.
Yeah.
To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Going to kick Ultima and Barnabas in the nuts.
Well, first Barnabas.
First Barnabas, and then
Mister.
Ultima. Alright guys, we're all gonna do the Titus laugh. Let's go. What is the Clive, what is the Titus laugh? Ever
Don't
heard
worry
of a
about
man? Don't worry about it.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast.
Weird ass Final Fantasy
on foot.
Party, by the way.
I say we.
Look at this weird gang of fellas with us.
Gav, Mid, Jill, Otto, Joshua, Clive.
I like normal names to me.
I like
and require supplies, which may be difficult to Only Joshua and
no one here has a normal fucking name. That's a Final Fantasy name, I should say.
Probably a good one. Gav.
I would say everyone's name sounds normal.
You bet your ass I do.
There was Cloud, Tifa, Aerith,
just in case,
Red 13.
Once you dropped us off of the Shadow
I mean,
Coast,
Torgal's the only one who kind of doesn't really have a normal name.
Colors and stay inconspicuous.
I mean, no, it more sounds like more a fantasy name.
Spell names are don't Torgal. Let's be real.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind?
Mid inconspicuous, whatever your last name is.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for
Same.
royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the
Freeze
ship
them
and the
all if
crew
you have
safe.
to.
You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Break.
Alright.
Alright.
Let me know when you're leaving.
Yo, Automan.
I want a word before.
Oh no, man.
Of course.
Every time I hear somebody says, I want a word with you, it means I'm about to go ahead and get some green dots on my phone.
Oh boy. Oh, wait.
Wait, calm down, jeez. It's not that.
I thought I saw something. I thought I did. It was right there. Ultima! Or do Timmy's dad's way. Do the same Dinkelberg, but it's like Ultima.
It's just him with a stupid grimace face.
Smile. Clyde with that face.
He just puts the little green dot on there. Like
they boop.
You worried about Joshua?
My Lord Marquis.
Wait, who are you? Wait. Oh, you're the ninja girl.
You're Sheik.
Oh, you're still alive.
You seem troubled.
Kind of screwed off and didn't really do anything.
Yeah, you kind of like, where'd you come from?
Yes. Perhaps you
Are
might.
you worried about your boy?
It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
Aww.
I feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by.
Alright, what the
And
hell
our
I had to beat
supplies
up?
are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
Like
A
that
rare
little 50
herb
dragon.
by the name of Stoner
What? Alright, well, fuck Joshua. He's dead
grows
now.
only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems
Gonna
helps
take
to
them damn
counteract the
insulins.
curse.
I ain't finding no little big dragon. Fuck
We
out of here.
discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded.
Funsies.
The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The Stonewort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct?
Drop the formalities. Just call me Clive or Sid. Either or.
Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonewort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here.
I hope the game doesn't do the Brave Fist and Musashi thing where it's like, I hope you remember what the hell the bloom looks like. Oh, you got the wrong bloom. Time to go back. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, no.
Brave Fencer. That crap was so annoying. I hated it. It's so stupid. This is the last
Alright,
mission we're doing.
another side quest to go for.
Last mission we're doing, we're calling it a night.
Yep.
Can't do any.
Well, this was side quest session.
Oh, yeah, this side quest session with a few little mid questions in it, too.
All the way over there.
And Breath of the Wild has like
Chocobo all the way over there. Alrighty, Cyber.
Have a good one.
Hey, have a good one.
Any plot tonight, anyway?
Nope.
Yes, we will be doing.
Yeah. Oh, right into a bush.
At the bush.
How dare you get thwarted by a bush?
I can't believe that Torgo is a chicken.
I mean, Torgo has 4 feet. The Chocobo only has 2 feet.
I like that he gets off the Chocobo because he doesn't want the Chocobo to get caught in this.
I like that though. It's cute.
How is that? Oh, it's a
yes. Oh.
Getting hit by magic.
Well, whenever there's magic, there's always a caster nearby.
Ow.
Oh, that was a big hit. Cool.
Now we can play. Let's dance.
Yeah, some tall legs, but you got it good.
Got tall leg, but he fat.
And they fall.
They changed the Bahama thing when they changed the thing, so now it's.
Oh, did they?
There. Yeah, so now it put both Ice Age abilities on Earth, and kind of sucks. That's not what I wanted. Ow. 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 Okay, I don't know how you got me once and then. Well done.
Nice try. And down it goes again. So how's the setup for you so far?
Well, I have to get rid of one of the Ice Age moves because it's unfortunately overlaps. Oh, cool, he's dead. Now let me actually fix that.
Alright, cool.
Anywho.
Back to what we're doing.
Here it is.
Mine?
Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Yep. That's all we needed, right?
Yep. Right. That should do it. Let's get these back.
Oh, yeah, that was it. That wasn't so bad.
I just have to fight a goblin. Goblin. He thought he was a person.
Back to the hideaway.
He didn't realize he was fighting Clive Redfleet.
Did you say Redfield?
The Redfield.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say, whoa, that's a different last name. His name is Rosefield or Rossfield.
You don't know.
Either Rose or Ross. I don't know which one. Look, I know it starts with an R.
I think you know everybody's last.
I mean, if they keep on repeating it, then yes.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
No, Clive, you gotta fight another one. I need more. Don't you want to save your dear brother or not?
Yes, my lord. Thank you.
Drop the my lord.
Us until we can find another source.
Never.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
It's like we're brothers.
Minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Basically, no promises. My lord, my lord, my lord. That's all I keep hearing from her. My lord, I'm like, drop the formalities.
Alright, we're gonna save talking with Otto later.
Yeah. No more cyclists, right?
I mean, there's one that's here, but we can't get to that one because that area isn't accessible yet.
Okay.
Accessible. Oh. Alright, with that is the end of this session.
Side quest, I tell ya.